that joy, 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 joy down in my heart to stay. Joy, 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 joy down in my heart to stay.
Get up, 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 get up.
The morning invasion.
I suppose we should get going.
Yeah! Let's go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow, those people are really excited.
What? What are you talking about?
Those people that were just cheering for us. That was crazy.
Good morning, everybody. What's going on? Dex, Steve-O. This is Tuesday, live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling, Star 88 Studios.
We are here for you. So excited to be here. Gonna rock it out on this Tuesday morning, y'all. Yeah.
Come on, man.
We got Dex and Steve-O cooking up some cool things so you can get through your boring mundane life, 'cause it's not that great. No one loves you, no.
Whoa.
You gonna die alone.
Why does it get so dark?
But that's okay. Temporary laughs from the morning invasion. Dex and Steve-O taking you through.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, you know, I just
beautiful.
came.
does-
It's
it
like
does
when
take
the
a dark
spirit
turn.
comes upon you.
Yeah? You think that's the spirit, huh?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah?
Woo! Speaking the truth in love.
Amen.
You gonna die alone.
Yeah!
Naked and afraid. What? Sorry. Woo, sorry.
You love that show. It's your new favorite show.
No, that's how you're gonna die.
Naked and afraid.
Yes.
Oh.
You came into this world naked and afraid. What is that it?
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I think it's going to be pretty scary, for sure. When that angel comes and grabs your spirit, and then you're thinking, where am we going? Are we going up or down? Where are we going? It's going to be scary.
It took a turn.
Is that biblical where an angel will actually pick your spirit up and like take you to the location?
Hey, man, you're with me.
I think that's what that's what people that had the near-death experiences always said. I saw an angel and he grabbed my hand.
Grab me
and we went towards the lights.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Yep.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Big show today.
Mm-hmm.
Big show.
It's Tuesday.
I would like, speaking of death, I'd like to kick off the show with a story about me almost dying yesterday.
Oh, good. Glad you did it.
I think I need to hang up this Uber Lyft job because I'm a terrible.
Tell people how much money you made
terrible.
yesterday.
$9.
$9.
But I went out 3 times. I had 3 trips, and I called it quits after my last Uber ride. So my first one, I picked up an old lady. She was at the gym. She was at the YMCA.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, she had a little walker, and she was a sweet old lady. I'd help her in the car. So I took her home. And second one, I picked up a family at Walmart who had a ton of groceries and
cool.
2 giant bean bags. Okay, so it's a mom, a dad, 2 kids. My trunk is full of groceries and 2 giant beanbags.
I love everything about
First
it.
off, who buys beanbags anymore? And they still sell those things?
That's pretty great.
So
I
we had
actually
to-
was looking for some.
Really? I
Need
guess
some
Walmart. So we're sitting there going, how are we going to get these beanbags in? I'm going to get pulled over one of these days. I can't confront people when things aren't
Yeah.
okay
Yeah.
or they're like
You got to be assertive.
they stuffed the beanbags in the back and the kids sat on the beanbags.
Oh, gosh. Stop talking.
They were seatbelted. I think.
Into the beanbags?
I mean, I think so.
Yep.
So yeah, that was my second trip. So let's just keep going. We'll do one more. We'll do one more, and we'll call it a night.
Yeah.
So somebody needed to be picked up at Marshall's on Eubank in Montgomery. Okay, it's just down the road. So I pull up, and this guy jumps in my car, and he immediately says, if you saw the Instagram video that I posted or Snapchat or Facebook, you probably heard a little bit of the story, but just the first thing out of his mouth was, hey, get me to my destination as fast as possible, and I'll give you a fat tip. Oh, okay. Let's do this. So we're off. All of a sudden, he goes, oh, you see that car behind us? They've been following me. Wait, they've been following you? What do you mean they've been following you? Yeah, they've been following me all day, man. I can't. I'm like, well, what did you do? What did you do? He's like, I don't know, man. I have no idea. And he's sweating. So I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this guy's been running from some bad guys. And I see a car behind me, and all I could think of, oh my gosh, should I, A, kick the guy out of the car, or B, step on it? What do you think I did?
Stepped on
I
it?
stepped on it! I stepped on it.
With
We
the
got
music
out of
like
there.
this in the background, you know you had to step on it.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I'm freaking out. I'm thinking we're probably going to get shot. It's going to be one of those. I kept thinking like drive-by shooting. This car behind me is going to pull up while we're at a red light and just start popping us. Bam, 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 bam. Dead.
Wow, you go dark.
Well, yeah.
Quick.
Yeah. So we pull out on Montgomery, heading towards Eubank. And he goes, see that car? You see that car? You see that car? You see that car? That car right there? They're following me. All of these cars are following me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you do when you have
Yeah.
somebody who's crazy in your car?
Get him to the destination as quick
as possible. Yes.
Yeah.
So he goes, go, turn, flip it, go the other way. And so I'm like, okay. So we
Wait,
flip.
instead of you didn't just go, sir, the GPS is telling me to take a left
No.
on Wantabo.
Everything in me was saying, just play along with this guy.
Oh my gosh, you were the worst at
Play
this.
along with this guy.
You're fired. I'm firing you from
Really?
Uber.
You think that I should have
Just gotten him to his destination? Yes.
the guy's crazy.
Yeah.
The
I
guy's
know.
crazy. All I could
Get
think
him out
of,
of your car.
this
as
is what I
fast as
could think of.
possible.
The next thing was, okay, if I try to kick this guy out of the car or if I try to not play along, the guy's going to probably think I'm the enemy and I'm one of the bad guys. And then what is he going to do? He's going to pull out a knife? Is he
Oh
going
my
to try to
gosh,
attack me
you
while I'm
have
driving?
the weirdest brain.
I'm serious, though.
I
It
know.
could happen. So
I mean, it could.
everything in me, I was following my gut, man.
Yeah.
Everything in me said play along. So I played along. And he goes, oh, my gosh. All right, see, they're following us again.
Does
and I'm
that
like,
give you extra money for miles?
yeah, if we go, it does. You don't have to follow the destination.
Oh,
it
see,
says.
I don't know these things.
You don't know these things.
Never mind. Play along.
Play along.
Man, drive for hours.
You want to go to Santa Fe?
Yeah. This is great.
So we're driving, and all of a sudden, he goes, is that car? Look at that car behind us. That's the one that's after us. And so he's like, watch, take a right. So I took a right, and the car followed us. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe this guy isn't lying. Maybe they're really after us. So finally figured out, okay, this car isn't. It was like this lady that was behind us. This lady isn't following us, trying to like kill this guy. So he goes, maybe you should just take me to the police department. So I remember, okay, there's a police department over on like Osuna and Wyoming.
Yeah.
So I head that direction. So we get to the police department and I pull in and he goes, no, don't pull up. That car right there, they're right there, that they're after me. They're here waiting for me. And I'm
oh
like,
my gosh, there's cameras everywhere. You know you're on television.
I was on television. You know what? You're probably right.
You're
probably
totally going to be on some YouTube show because you're a dumb and you play along with everything.
The guy was crazy, man.
Sure.
So I go, listen.
Was it Ashton Kutcher?
No. Okay, 1999. So again, play along with the crazy guy. I go,
Yeah.
this is the safest place, bro. They can't hurt you here. And he goes, really? I'm like, yes. Like, we're at a police department. They can't hurt you. And all I could think of is like, please, Lord, please let him get out of my car because he wasn't getting out of the car. So I'm like,
need to quit this
you're okay,
job
man.
fast.
You're okay. They can't hurt you. Okay. All right. Well, thanks, man. All right. So he gets out of the car. He walks over to the front door of the police department. It's locked. There's nobody there. I take off. I got out of there as fast as possible. You could tell he was trying to wave me down. Oh, I got out of there fast, man. So all of a sudden, about 5 minutes later, Uber notification, and I'm going, oh no, because I can't tell who it is until I accept it.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going, accept. It's that guy.
Oh,
it's that guy
no.
again. He's trying to get me back. What do you think I did? Do you think I went back?
No, you canceled that trip.
Hey, man, it's my job.
Oh, no.
It's my job. I got to accept these things, man. I got to go back. I got to go back and pick them up.
We need to do something about you needing a second job. This is not working out for us, guys. Oh.
I didn't go back and pick them up.
Oh.
There's no way. There's no way. I called it a night after that. I had to pull over and like breathe and pray and thank the Lord that I'm alive because could this job get any weirder? I don't know. I don't know.
See, and then you go and say something stupid like that, and it's gonna now.
Well,
Can this
one
job
can only
get
hope.
any weirder? Give it a week, guys.
One can only
Give
hope.
it a week.
I'm telling you, I've had the weirdest encounters doing this job.
But the guy paid you?
Oh, fat tip. Yeah. You know, remember he said, get me to my destination as fast as possible, give you a fat tip?
Yeah.
Yeah. 0 tip, bro. Ugh. You know what, Albuquerque? Seriously, you guys need to be better at tipping. I can't believe I always tip. When I take a Lyft or an Uber, even before I got this job, I
Same.
always tipped. People don't tip. I don't get it.
I even tip at like the counter when I'm like, man, but I picked up this food.
I do too.
So I don't
tip
have
too.
to tip. But now I'm standing in front of you,
Yeah.
the person behind the counter, and I feel bad even though you literally are just handing me my wings.
Exactly. Yeah, I always tip.
Here's $5.
$5? Wow. I mean, I was gonna say like $1 or
Oh,
something.
$1?
Well, if you're picking it up
Cheap?
at a restaurant,
Might
I
as
mean-
well not even tip. $1?
Hey, man, it all adds up. I mean, I'm okay with $1 tip. Just it's like, hey, I appreciate it. I even helped that family with their groceries up into the apartment.
I'm like weird math guy. If it's like 34 and change, I'll round up to 40. Like I always round
Yeah.
up to like, unless if it's like 38 something, then I'm like, well, now I got to make it like 43.
No, OCD, man.
I am.
A little weird. Yeah, it's a cool job, but Albuquerque is nuts. This is a crazy, weird, tough city. You know what I'm saying? We
you know
know
how many
that.
people have
We
already
know
said,
that.
Dex, get a camera, man.
I got to get a camera, guys. I got to get a camera. I have to. Something's going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, man. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to quit. I might just quit.
You can't quit yet because I have a
gotta-
good friend
I gotta
that
quit.
just texted who's going to be in town for Thanksgiving, and we need you to be our personal driver. We'll pay you.
You'll pay me?
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
Cool, man.
We'll even tip.
All right.
Here's a tip.
See,
Don't let schizos in your car.
well, how do you know? How do you know? And that's the thing.
It should be on their profile.
My question is, please tell me did I do the right thing in that situation?
Well, you've got a weird job. Like, this is a weird job. You're letting strangers into your vehicle, and you never know what to expect.
Right.
Did you do the right thing by playing into his crazy? I have no idea because I'm not a
Should
clinical
I have
psychologist.
Kicked him out of the car? And what would that have done?
I know. I love that you took him to a police station and were like, this is the safest place.
Yeah, they can't hurt you here, bro.
Yeah.
He totally believed me.
Yeah. By the way, I remember the storm he drove for Uber for about a year. Really don't think a tip should be expected here, just so you know.
Yeah, I know.
It's not going to happen.
Exactly.
So
That's what I've done about 30 trips so far, and I probably have gotten 5 or 6 tips.
that's crazy to me.
Yeah, it's really ridiculous.
We need to move to Texas.
Are they good tippers there?
Everybody tips in Texas.
Really?
Yeah, bro. They're all kind.
No kidding.
Southern Bells. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's really sweet. They love the Lord. Even if they don't love the Lord, they love the Lord.
Yeah.
They all have footprints in their walkway.
Okay, get out of here.
I'm just saying. Everybody tips.
Everybody tips.
Love Texas.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Everything is bigger in Texas, that's for sure. Well, I'm still alive today, so thank you, Lord, for another day. You
There's
just
my
never
boy,
know,
Trent.
man. You just never know. You never know. You guys can chime in 505-338-3700 if you'd like to call into the show. We're also live on Facebook and YouTube. It's Star 88 FM. Go and hang out with us. And we got a live line you can text in. What's the number?
505-585-LIVE. That's 505-585-5483. Remember the storm he said, I've been an Uber Lyft driver for 2 years in Albuquerque, and I have never had the encounters Texas had.
Are you kidding me? How is that even possible?
You breed crazy.
How is that even possible? You've been doing it for 2 years.
Maybe it's the times that you're going. Maybe you're just going at weird times.
Well, here's the thing. I was in the Northeast Heights. Okay?
Yeah, bro. Okay.
But I was in a nice part of town.
During the day.
I was at Marshall's. Yeah, so if I go and do it during the week, I get a lot of people that need a ride home from work. They need a ride home from the grocery store. A lot of people that got DWIs that can't drive, and so they need a lift home. So I get a lot of that.
Which I've never thought about.
Right.
Those are really interesting stories. You were telling me yesterday when we were packing up.
Yeah,
the
I
fair.
told you a bunch of stories that I haven't even shared on the air yet.
Yeah, no, yeah. There's
I've
some
gotten
good ones that
I've gotten tours in facilities.
Yeah, no, there's some. I was gonna say there's some that you shouldn't share on the radio that are great stories. You guys think these are great stories?
Oh, the best thing is this is the best thing about this job is that I have not been recognized yet for Dex and Steve-O, but everybody still thinks Buck and Dex are still on the air.
You just need to drive around with our show on. Just the podcast always on.
Well, here's the thing. I hope I've recruited at least 5 new people because they were all excited that I was back on the air. But it's crazy to me that people still don't know, A, that I have another radio show. We've been doing this almost 3 years. And how embarrassing is it that people still think I'm on the morning show at The Edge and they still are chiming in with things that I did. And I'm like, it's been 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are the people you need to worry about.
Right? Where have you been?
My favorite are the people who don't believe you because why would Dex ever be a Lyft Uber driver? So you're clearly lying.
Yeah, that's happened. Yep.
Oh, my gosh.
Why do you
Those
got to
are the
lie,
best
bro?
stories.
Why do you got to lie?
I love that show. That show's amazing. Well, it hasn't been on for 3 years. So no, you don't. And yes, I am.
I had one guy feel really bad for me. He goes, man, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry you have to do this job. And I'm like, really? First off, you don't know me, bro.
Such a peasant.
Right?
Driving others like a chauffeur. Gosh, you were my hero as a kid. I loved your old radio show. It's too bad that you're so terrible at life.
Right? And he's like, I just wish I could help you if there's anything I can do. And I'm like, how about a tip? Yeah. Do you think that guy tipped me? No, he didn't tip me.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable.
Somebody says, I drove for Uber and Lyft for over 2 years here in Albuquerque. I agree with the last person that texted in. Dex.
Are you kidding
It
me?
depends on the time you drive. I drove early in the morning, got mostly cool people just commuting to the airport or to work. Had a few strange people, but, you know, you just get all kinds here in Albuquerque. So, on another note, I could never expect tips.
Yeah,
but
you
I always
can't.
got a higher percentage with one company over another. So,
Right on. Well, yeah, maybe it is just the times I'm doing it,
yeah.
I guess.
You're doing it at weird middle of the day times where normal people have a job and are at work.
You know
So you're
what?
seriously
Good
like,
call.
you know when I'm going to do this? 11:30 a.m. Let's go for 1:23 p.m. I'm sure everyone who needs a ride right now is totally normal.
Well, you can't. Here's the thing that I've learned is you can't do it during like rush hour times.
Oh, you mean when people need a ride?
Exactly. Because the way that Uber and Lyft works is that it's not the time that you spend. You don't get paid for the time. It's just the mileage. So if you get stuck in traffic, you could be in traffic for 30 minutes, and it's just a waste of time. You're not going to make very much money. So I stay away from like between 3:30 and 6. I don't start till after 6 o'clock. But there's that window from like 11:30 till 3 that I guess is a bunch of weirdos.
Together. We've got to do a podcast of this.
Just come with me. Come for a ride along.
Okay.
I don't think that's allowed, but you know what?
Why not?
You can get in.
Okay. What you do is the Uber Buddy thing or whatever it's called.
Uber
when you have-
Buddy?
what's that thing called where there's like multiple people in the car?
Yeah, I was wondering.
Or whatever
I
it
need to
is.
look into that.
Yeah. And then I'll just pretend like I'm always going somewhere.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
I'll just hang out with you,
Okay.
recording everything.
All right, we got a big show.
We do.
Huge. Yeah.
We haven't even started the show.
Emmys. We'll talk about some of the highlights. Steve-O watched, of course.
I watched every second. Award shows are always on in the Jeter household.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Even
yeah.
when there's Monday Night Football.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Who played last night?
The Seahawks played the Bears, and thus why the award show was on instead.
Fun. We're going to talk about a new service that lets parents hire intimidating uncles to help protect their kids from bullies.
Oh, okay.
It's like Uber, except it's like, you know, instead of hiring somebody to drive a car, you hire an uncle. It's another service I could sign up for.
All right.
Let's see, the iOS 12 released yesterday, so we'll go over some of those features. And I downloaded it this morning, and the only cool thing, have you downloaded it yet? The iOS 12?
I have it.
Dude, the Measure app is awesome.
This is real.
The Measure app.
Now I've got to download it.
I'll show you during the break how it
No,
works.
go
It's
ahead
pretty
and
cool.
Download it
It's pretty
right
cool.
now. I don't want to.
All right, we got to take a quick break. Live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Hang out.
For over 40 years, La Salita Restaurant has been serving New Mexican food to Albuquerque. From starters like soups, salads, and Cindy nachos to entrees like chili rellenos, burrito de Eduardo, the BOG burrito, and carne adobada. La Salita is friendly to those who are vegan or gluten-free and offers catering, as well as a rewards program at 1950 Wantabo or online at lasalita.com. Star 88 thanks La Salita for their support.
This week on Connect with Skip Heitzig, Skip explains why we should study biblical prophecy.
Every tomorrow has two handles, the handle of faith and the handle of anxiety. Too many of you are grabbing onto the handle of anxiety. Prophecy will move you to grab the handle of faith as you realize I serve a God and hopefully I trust a God.
Connect with Skip Heitzig this week as he begins a series through the book of Revelation called What's Next?
Make an appointment for Skip Heitzig weekdays at 8 a.m. on our sister station, KNKT 107.1 FM. Here's a solar flare from J. Vernon McGee. What is your ambition in life today? Is it to get rich? Is it to make a name for yourself? Is it even to do some wonderful thing for God? The highest desire that can possess any human heart is a longing to see God. Star 88.
Even when my light burns low, I could never lose my hope. I've been down this road before. Now I know which way to go. You can try to drag me down, but I'll be living in the clouds. Everybody has their doubts, but you can't stop now. You just gotta live. You just gotta live. You just gotta.
Yeah. I want it like I need to breathe. Yeah. make it clear like I need to see. As a kid, mama told me sky's the limit till you hit it like King Griffey to the fences. Out of there, out the park, hit and run, that's my drive. It's a vibe, been that way all my life, yeah. I shut it down when I shine with the crew. Yeah, I ride with the crew, gave my life to the crew, testify. Walking water like the son of man, understand I'll never drown. Take a hit, never quit, might be down but never out. There are days that I fail, and the train's off the rail. Through the pain we prevail, tell them you just gotta live.
Even when my light burns low, I could never lose my hope. I've been down this road before, now I know which way to go. You can try to drag me down, but I'll be living in the clouds. Everybody has their doubts, but you can't stop now. You just gotta live. You just gotta live. You just gotta live. Even when my light burns low, I could never lose my hope. Just gotta live. Everybody has their doubts, but you can't stop now. You just gotta live.
Living till there's nothing left. Lean on. We need you like there's no one else. Ain't nobody out here more like you. And with you that broke the mold, and ain't no more like you. That's for sure. I can't drop out like the top down on the coat. Tell them watch out when I walk, I make a move. Sunday morning with my hands up, like they got the handcuffs. Searching for some answers since mama passed the cancer. And my sister left Seattle with a one-way ticket home. Hope she holding Chase and teaching him to speak some more. Gotta keep it going, yeah, that's all it told me. Tell them you can make it when you know the one and only.
Burning right beyond the fire. You were born to win, yeah, you're a fighter. Don't let your light just fade away. You just gotta live.
You just gotta live. You just gotta live.
You just gotta live.
You just gotta live.
I just wanna live.
He wants you to live.
You just gotta live. Even when my light burns low, I could never lose my hope. Everybody has their doubts, but you can't stop now. You just gotta live. Yeah. I just wanna live.
Exposing the enemy. Here's a Star 88 PowerPoint from Pastor Jimmy Evans.
What is the foundation for your marriage? Is it what you see on TV? Is it your mom and dad? God bless your mom and dad, but I'm saying, where did you get the information that you're basing your marriage off of? I'm just saying, if your marriage is not based on the Word of God, it's not going to last. And even if it does survive, the devil's going to do a tremendous amount of damage to you because it's not based on the Word. But when you build your marriage on the Word of God, it's going to stand the test of time. I'm going to talk about children for just a minute, parenting. Proverbs 22:6 says to train your children up in the ways of the Lord. And when they get old, they won't depart from it. Well, so let me say this. I know you want your children to be popular, but there's no promise in the Bible about your children being popular.
That's Jimmy Evans on a PowerPoint from Star 88.
Hey, what's going on in the news today?
The accusations involving Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. Tonight, his accuser now ready to go public, ready to testify. And now Judge Kavanaugh says he will testify too, both in front of the American people.
The remnants of Florence have spawned a deadly tornado just outside of Richmond, Virginia.
Michael Phelps opens up about his struggles with depression.
It's not something that's going to go away. It's something that makes me who I am.
The Border Patrol agent accused of being a serial killer in South Texas. Authorities now saying Juan David Ortiz has confessed to murdering 4 people.
Camel chaos at the circus. A stunned crowd watching helplessly as something spooked the animal and it started bucking children off its back.
President Trump taking taking the unprecedented step of declassifying documents having to do with the Russia investigation from people he believes are biased against him.
A massive 7-alarm inferno that's been labeled suspicious broke out in a mall parking garage in New York.
Coca-Cola may be looking into a new ingredient, cannabis-infused drinks.
The Emmy for Outstanding Drama Series goes to Game of Thrones.
Should I dump that?
I was surprised. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah? We'll talk Emmys coming up. Good morning, everybody. Man, I just heard, the first time I heard about this story about the camel that got spooked at the circus.
You take your kids to the circus, never expecting this. Camel chaos.
I haven't seen the show. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Well, it's a camel.
Look at that. There's a woman, like, strapped to the camel, and she can't get off
That's a camel getting spooked as mom and her kids are hanging on for dear life. In all, 6 children and one adult hurt. One of the kids ended up with a broken arm. It's the most serious of the...
Why haven't they shut down the circus yet?
I don't know.
It's the... why? I don't get it, man. I don't understand.
I don't either.
It's the most ridiculous thing ever.
Injuries. Police say handlers regained control of the camel within 11 seconds. That's the specifics we have. And the circus continued with no further incidents. We reached out to the Pittsburgh Shrine Circus. Have not heard back as of yet. But joining me now...
Shut it down. Shut it down. Unbelievable, man.
You hate the circus.
I hate the circus.
What happened to you?
I hate it.
What happened?
Do you
as a
love the
child?
circus?
I mean, I don't.
Do you love it?
I don't feel one way or another about the circus.
You don't care if animals, they treat animals poorly?
I care about that.
They like to whip elephants.
I get it,
and
dude.
lions
Trust
and
me,
tigers
I've
and
seen
bears.
Dumbo. I know.
Yeah.
Speaking of, last night I saw the first trailer for that new Mary Poppins Returns movie, and my boys lost their ever-loving mind, and I'm like, who raised you? I've never even seen Mary Poppins.
Really? You've never saw the
I've
original?
never seen the first one, so
Really?
I'm like, how are you this excited about Mary Poppins?
I mean, it looks like a good
She's
movie.
returning? Where did she go? What was she doing that whole time?
I mean, yeah, that's a good question.
I'm just saying.
That's a great question.
Mm-hmm. It is a great question. That's why I asked it.
505-338-3700 if you'd like to be a part of the show. You can give us a call. Also, you can hit us up, Facebook or YouTube Live at Star 88 FM. And you guys can call and leave voicemails if you'd like. Just waiting for those voicemails, guys. Call the live line, 505-585-LIVE.
Next message. Yeah, it's Steve-O. Thank you guys so much for what you guys do in the morning. Definitely makes me laugh. And thank you, Steve-O, for stepping away from the mic when you go into your, periodic streams when you get overly excited.
Amen.
I really appreciate that. Dex, love you, man.
Love you too, man.
Steve-O, love you, man. Bye.
That was a very nice call.
Clearly very excited about
Very nice.
I mean, clearly.
Yeah.
You got to calm that guy down.
You going to play that game all morning?
No, I'm sorry. I apologize.
You going to...
Well, you keep
He's been
going-
playing
you keep
this
coming back
game
from break.
since we started the
I'm
show.
just like, oh, I was playing a game.
You know what? Since you're gonna play a game, I'm
No.
gonna prank somebody.
What?
I'm pranking somebody.
What? I'm not.
I'm gonna
on.
call somebody. I'm gonna dial somebody up right now. I'm gonna
What is
prank
this,
somebody.
1997?
Yeah,
Why are we
we're gonna do
prank
pranks
calling
now.
people?
We're gonna do
Yeah,
pranks.
It's called caller ID.
Nope.
Doesn't really
Star
work
69,
anymore.
bro. Remember?
No,
It still works.
You're thinking of star 67. Star 69 is when
No,
somebody
I'm pretty sure
calls
it's Star
you.
69.
Gosh, dang it.
Hold on. Let me see. All right.
Hello?
Boom. Ignited.
What?
I'm gonna go ahead and go with Annihilation.
What are you talking about?
Because I can't pick what you're picking.
Okay, what are you talking about?
Okay, wait. Paper, rock, scissors?
Who is this?
Wait. But which one do you think's gonna win?
Well, how about you hang up the phone?
More like lame night, am I right?
Who this is?
Hey, 10 minutes later. Still love you though, Snap. My first love.
All right, well, look here. You might want to hang up the phone.
You can't call the movie.
Hello?
You can't change the game!
No, you have the wrong number.
I know Winchester's going to be first. I am so mad at you right now.
That was awesome, man.
When did you do that?
What are you talking about?
My
I just
gosh.
called that lady up.
When did you have time
I have a
to
soundboard.
slow-mo?
I have a soundboard of Steve-O drops. That's how you prank, bro. I'm a professional prankster. Okay? That's what I do. I'm a radio. I should be in the circus,
I'm
basically.
legitimately irritated at you right now.
Why, that I didn't get permission first to use your voice?
So much time on your hands.
Really? It's called my job.
How did you find?
It's called my job, okay? I put in 8 hours just like you, bro. What's your excuse? Oh, wait, the app. My bad. Let's bring it back to the app game.
Wow. You have entirely too much time on your hands. Hey, that's impressive.
Thanks, man. Well, no, you were impressive, man. I mean, you were basically the one who did all the pranking there.
Okay.
You know, the way you slowed your voice down and, you know, you were on your game, man. You were on your game. All right, good. You're done with your game now? Because I got more pranks. I got more.
No, I can't believe this.
I don't have any more. That's the only one I have. But we should probably prank some more people.
No!
Soon. No, are pranks allowed on this station? I probably should have asked first. Are we allowed to do pranks?
Well.
You've been here 15 years.
Okay, well.
I think that might be our first prank we've ever done.
Technically, yes and no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. You have way too much time on your hands.
No, I really don't.
Those are my favorite, though, when you soundboard stuff and then just, yeah.
Good. I'm glad you liked it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Should we talk about the Emmys last night?
Oh, man.
The Emmys? Because I didn't watch.
I did.
Is it now? Do you want to watch, or is it Chrissy?
Emmys. I enjoy television, so I was down for last night.
I kind of feel like this would be the one that I would want to watch if
Yeah.
I had to choose between all of these really ridiculous, stupid award shows.
It's hard to watch award shows these days anyways because you start to realize there's a trend. And it's like, okay, who's gonna win? Well, probably this one show. Last night was all about diversity, but it wasn't. Like the first, I don't even remember how many awards. It was like white dude, white lady, white dude, white lady. But all of the jokes were wrapped up in diversity and everything. You know what I mean? I will say Colin Jost and Michael Che, who are the writers for Saturday Night Live, they do Weekend Update. They hosted and they were hilarious.
Nice.
So they did a fantastic job. But it's always overshadowed because you're wondering what it's going to be. However, there were some fantastic moments last night.
Like Betty White.
Oh my gosh!
I definitely want to hear this because
she's
this poor
old,
lady,
man.
She's 96 years old.
96, and she went out there basically because she's the first lady of television. And
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's insane. She has 8 Emmys. Yeah, and well, let's see how she sounds here.
Thank you. I'm just going to quit while I'm ahead.
Oh. I love you, Grandma.
I know.
Oh, my goodness. This is very exciting. I thought the biggest, most exciting night I'd ever had, I'm talking to Lorne Michaels now, was the night that he gave me an honor.
Oh.
But boy, you topped yourself tonight, Lorne. Oh. Thank you.
Yep, give her some claps. Give her some claps.
Believe me, it goes back to somebody said something the other day about First Lady of Television, and I took it as a big compliment. And then I heard her talking to her daughter.
Did they end up playing her off? Because you know how old people.
they let her talk.
Oh, really? They just let her
go. Everyone just sat there and let her talk it out.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
you just cut it off mid good joke. Her good joke.
Oh, is that a good joke?
Yeah, that was actually a good joke. Talking about being the first
A
lady.
little later, she said, "Well, no, first lady. Yeah, she's that old. She was the first one way back there."
Get it? The first lady on television because she was the first. Because she's so old, she was the first.
Yeah,
lady
I didn't get any of that because she was. I mean, I don't want to make fun. I'm not making fun of her.
I will
but
punch you in the throat.
I'm
if
kind
you
of
besmirch Betty
I'm
White.
just saying, poor thing gets up there. She probably shouldn't be doing a speech. I'm just
Right.
saying.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. But they let her
Too
talk.
old.
They let her talk and standing ovation and. Dude, 96 years old.
96.
And she was
Wow.
she was at least endearing because there were parts of it you were going, "Oh my gosh." However, I will say there was one part that was hands down the best part of the night.
Yeah, that's what I would. Everything I've read, they said
Like
this is
literally the moment where it was like, is this happening on live television? Well done. It was the Emmy for, what was it, like directing of a live performance. And the Emmy went to Glenn Weiss. He won Best Director for directing the Oscars, basically.
Yeah.
So he got up there, and his speech was like no speech I've ever seen at an award show.
I'm really grateful to be here, but it's bittersweet. The person most proud at this moment would be my mom, and she passed away just 2 weeks ago. Part of my heart is broken. I don't think it will ever be repaired, but she's in me, and she always will be. Mom always believed in finding the sunshine in things, and she adored my girlfriend, Jan. Jan, you are the sunshine in my life. And Mom was right. Don't ever let go of your sunshine. You wonder why I don't like to call you my girlfriend? Because I want to call you my wife.
Nope.
This is the ring that my dad put on my mom's finger 67 years ago. And to my sisters and brothers, I didn't swipe it. Dad knows I have it, okay? Jan, I want to put this ring that my mom wore on your finger in front of all these people and in front of my mom and your parents watching from above. Will you marry me?
Whoa!
How crazy is that? No
That's
one,
cool.
no one played him off. No one, you know, it was like I was waiting for like the awkward because you know we put that one together.
Yeah.
Because there was like this awkward like everybody's going go down there because the girlfriend's like still in the seats.
Yeah.
And so they finally just like ushered her down onto the stage and he proposed and they let it go. They
That's
let it
cool.
happen. Nobody like. I was waiting for the orchestra just to be like, I was like, dude, let him propose. I've never seen that before. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I don't think that's ever happened, right? At
Right?
the Emmys?
Later, Colin Jost joked that there were a lot of losers in the crowd with engagement rings in their pocket. It's amazing.
Did you find, because I've been reading, there was a lot of awkward moments during the Emmys. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you could tell. This year it was just, I don't know. There were some good moments. Henry Winkler, who played the Fonz way back in the day, won his first Emmy, and that was kind of like overwhelmingly
What did he
sweet.
win for?
A show called Barry, which is directed by and stars and written by Bill Hader. And so... Yeah, some local shows. Godless, which I've actually never seen. That was filmed here in New Mexico.
Wow.
That won a few.
Seriously.
Jeff Daniels won for his performance in that Western that was shot out here. And he told the story of his the horse that he used was the same horse Jeff Bridges used in True Grit, and how it was constantly comparing him to Jeff Bridges because it bucked him off 3 times. He ended up breaking his wrist.
Really?
Yeah, because of this horse. And he said, young actors, when somebody calls and tells you if you can ride a horse, you tell them the truth. Because he clearly could not. So
That's good.
So there were some good moments, but yeah, it was, I don't know, it felt overshadowed this year by diversity jokes that just didn't seem necessary because there was plenty of that. Regina King won an award last night. There were some great winners, but
Let's check out some of the most awkward moments last night at the Emmys.
And now the award for the most awkward moment on the Emmys telecast. The nominees are Will Ferrell's long walk out to the podium.
I'm sorry, the walk was so long. It's just endless.
Benicio del Toro mumbling while Ben Stiller and Patricia Arquette looked on.
What was that?
I said new experiences, just like Patricia said. Oh.
And the on-running joke of Maya Rudolph and Fred Armisen being guest commentators.
You know what? We're actually over-prepared.
Also, is there a smoothie place around here?
Fred and Maya, everybody.
And the awkward Emmy goes to
Benicio
Maya
Pro.
Rudolph and Fred Armisen for the on-running joke.
Totally discreet.
Oh.
Totally,
Wow,
A little
that was-
awkward. A little awkward there.
Okay. That was awkward.
Will Ferrell was hilarious.
He's
What are
always
you talking
funny.
about?
He's always funny.
I thought his was pretty great, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's hilarious. It's Will Ferrell.
Yeah, that's true.
That guy's fired. Yeah, so I don't know. It was good. Good moments.
Good.
Although I will say it was interesting to see how most of the awards went to not network shows.
Oh, really?
You know? Yeah. And so the boys were watching because they love Stranger Things, and so they were every time Stranger Things came up, they're like, Stranger Things! Oh man, I hope they win. I'm like, hey, guys, I promise you they're never gonna win because that show is too cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, they'll win some like MTV awards down the way, but this is for like artsy whatever stuff that's over the top. Trust me, that's not gonna win. This is gonna win. And sure enough, every time it was like,
I'm looking at some of the winners, and I gotta point out this show because this is one of my favorite shows, and second season's about ready to come out. It's on Amazon. It's The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
They won like everything.
I'm telling you guys, that's a really good show.
It's interesting. I'd never even heard of it.
Oh, it's great.
And
It's
also,
so
I'm
good.
watching this stuff, and it was like, oh, Game of Thrones is still a thing. I had no idea.
Yeah.
That won Best Show, huh? Which actually surprised me. So there were some of the big winners I was very surprised about. So some I wasn't that surprised about. The Americans won a few awards, which was kind of surprising
you know what?
to me.
That's a pretty solid series, man.
Yeah, I didn't expect it because it seems so mainstream, and these days award shows are like, hey,
Yeah, I'm looking at the
let's
list.
try and
It's
get
like,
the
what?
artiest, like most random,
Right?
weirdest topical show ever, and let that win.
Yeah, you're right. It's weird, all the...
Yeah. So, we usually just watch for the comedy and whatever.
Yeah.
Performances, but yeah.
Okay. You know what else is a new show that just came out on Hulu is The First.
Oh yeah.
With Sean Penn.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, and it's clean, and it's about it's based in the future. I think it's like they didn't really say what year it was, but I think it's somewhere around like 2030 something.
Okay.
And so technology's more advanced, but it's getting to Mars. It's getting the first astronauts to Mars, and Sean Penn is brilliant. He's so good. I mean, the whole entire cast on this show is amazing. So, yeah, you can binge all 8 episodes right now on Hulu.
Huh.
It's really good. The First. I like the whole astronaut thing.
Yeah.
I've always been into that. Kind of inspires me.
To do what?
I don't know. See,
Go
that's
to
the thing.
another planet?
That's the thing. I don't know why it inspires me just to like go do something.
Yeah.
You know, with my life. Because
Something
there's
that
these
no
people
one
that
else
are
has ever done.
They're like sacrificing their lives to go and explore the universe, and there's a chance that they could die or they could never come back, and that's a risk, man. But it's like they're doing it for science. It's like, what am I doing with my life? I'm Ubering people around.
Hey, that's
What?
okay, bro. It's that bridge that gets us to that next big thing.
You're right, man.
You know?
You know what? Hey, no matter what you do, man, no matter what it is, there's a purpose, right?
Sure.
There can be, I guess.
Okay.
All right, so that's it. No more Emmy stuff?
That's it.
Good.
We're good.
Yeah.
Somebody said, gee, Steve-O, major creative killjoy. No. Just when it comes to award shows like that, you know that the fun shows, quote unquote, like one of my favorite shows is This Is Us. I think it's fantastic.
That didn't win anything?
It didn't win anything.
Are you kidding me?
Except for Cephas Jones, who played Sterling K. Brown's father. He won for Best Supporting.
What? I mean, he was great, but...
Yeah, he was fantastic.
That didn't win anything?
But I mean, you're looking at all of the different actors and all the different categories, and I'm going, yeah, dude. Come on, man. Milo as Jack?
Yeah.
Shimon.
Right.
Sterling K. Brown as Randall? No. The Americans dude won. Best drama? Are you kidding me? Is there more drama than that?
Yeah, no, there's not. No.
Love that show,
And see-
but it's a major network. And
But it's funny because The Americans is a good show, but I don't think it's popular. It's not one of those shows that everybody flipped out over, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you just won't see that. So if you want to be taken seriously by your peers, you have to do a Hulu, Netflix, or Amazon show that's really gritty and real, guys.
See, that's why
so real.
That's why I keep telling all the bosses we need to enter all these award shows, man, because we're so like that. We're like very underground and hipster when it comes to radio. So
Yeah.
we would probably win all the awards.
That's you know what
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just saying. We're like college radio. College radio always wins.
We're like college radio.
Yeah. I think they always win like Best of the Alibi or something.
Okay.
College radio. Like, really? Who's listening to college radio?
Right.
Get out of here.
See, somebody said This Is Us is amazing. Love it. I know. Millions of people love it, but it's too mainstream.
I think it's so great, I won't even watch it anymore.
Okay.
I'm serious. I couldn't do season 2. I just couldn't do it. Maybe someday I'll jump back on, but I just can't. Time in my life where I just didn't want to cry. I still don't want to. Don't make me cry.
It doesn't make you cry. I mean, it's just within your soul. It's within your being.
That's true. Good morning, guys. What's going on? Hanging out on Facebook and YouTube Live at Star 88 FM. Be a part of the show. You guys can chime in. 505-338-3700 if you'd like to call us. What's the live line number to text in?
505-585-LIVE. That's 505-585-5483.
All right, when we come back, we'll tell you about a pizza party that we're going to be throwing down if we can get 5,000 installs of the Star 88 app.
Dude. Make it happen, Captain.
Make it happen.
We
guys.
close.
We close.
Really close.
We'll be right back. Hang on.
What should be the mark of a great church? Super video? Great coffee? Of course not. Listen to this hotspot from Skip Heitzig.
The hallmark of the church should be love. Right? Not truth, though that's super important. Not holiness, though that's super important. But the one that takes precedence over all is love.
If we are the true church of Jesus, they will know us by our love.
If the world could possibly see a community of nurturing, caring, loving, forgiving people that love each other across the barriers of race and rank and age and sex, they might listen.
Hotspot. Want more from Skip? Wherever you get your podcasts, look for Skip Heitzig or connect with skip.com.
The church isn't just a nice place to get a pat on the back and feel good about yourself and feel affirmed and feel loved, though that's important, but it's also a place filled with people who have deep convictions that keep them rooted and grounded in a world that is hostile to them.
Hotspot.
Pastor Jack Graham and a Star 88 Supernova.
Our words should be nourishing words. Look at Proverbs 15, verse 4. A gentle tongue is a tree of life. Proverbs 10:21. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for lack of sense. In other words, the Word of God brings healing, and our words can bring healing to people who are hurting. Proverbs 16:24 says, pleasant words are like honey, sweetness to the soul, and health to the bones. Proverbs 12:18, the tongue of the wise brings healing. Proverbs 4:22, God's word brings life to those who find them, and health to all this flesh, and particularly so in a family.
Catch Pastor Jack Graham, PowerPoint, broadcast weekdays at 10:30 a.m. on our sister station, KNKT. This is KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, New Mexico's fresh alternative.
what you please, you are what you choose. Who will it be? You say I'm strong, but I'm weak. Don't need a thing, but I need you right now. You right now. You say I'm strong, but I'm weak. Don't need a thing, but I need you right now. You right now.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O on Star 88.
That is us. Good morning. Trying to get to 5,000 installs, downloads of the Star 88 app. So if you haven't done it, make it happen, guys. Download it. Just go to the App Store, search Star 88, download the app. When we reach 5,000, we're going to throw a pizza party for you guys.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Courtesy of Village Pizza West Side.
Yeah, so it'd be a lot of fun if we can hit that, guys. So let's make it happen. Star
I'm down
88.
with free pizza.
Tell your friends. Tell your mom. Tell your grandma. Tell your uncle. Yeah, I downloaded the iOS 12. If you are on Apple, they released the iOS 12. And here's everything you need to know, okay? Because I downloaded it. I'm like, okay, what's different about my phone, dude? Okay, what's wrong? What's up? It says if you have an older phone, it will speed up. More faces can be ID'd. Face ID is a handy security feature for newer iPhones with the iOS 12. Oh, okay. That's cool. The screen time health feature can curb your addiction.
I can't wait to look at this.
The new Screen Time app will track all the usage for your device, including what apps you use and for how long. You can set limits for yourself and deadlines so your phone will lock you out when you've been on too long.
Yeah, I don't want to get
You
that.
need this.
I don't want to get that. Doesn't sound like something
Yeah,
I'd
do you
need.
have the discipline to enable this app and curb your lack of discipline? I love this. You need this.
Yeah. I'm so disciplined, I don't need it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'm setting it all up right now.
Memojis are coming. These are the emojis that are animated, customizable emojis of yourself. Now your parents will have something other than Bitmoji to harass you with. And they say more privacy. iOS 12 equips its web browsing apps with built-in security devices that prevent data mining. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. So that's it. Cool. Right on. Yeah. We tried the whole, there's one cool app. It's the Measure app. I don't know. I don't think it's accurate. Honestly, we need to get a tape measure in here to see. But maybe I don't think you can measure people.
Yeah, maybe not.
I think that's it. Because we did the door. But again, we need a tape measure to see if it's legit. But I measured Steve-O, and he said he was 5'6".
Yeah, that's not right.
How tall are you?
Where's the app? Where is this app?
I don't know. Just download it on my phone.
Oh.
Should have it.
I don't have it. There it is. It's right there.
It's actually
in
pretty
my
cool.
utilities.
If
it already put it in a folder for me.
It put it in a folder?
Put it in my utilities folder.
It didn't put it in my folder.
That's kind of weird, though.
If it's accurate, this is a pretty cool thing, especially if you're a carpenter, you do a lot of construction stuff. This is a pretty cool app.
Yeah, it's creepy. I want to know how accurate it really is. So essentially, this morning, you were trying to show me how it worked, and you measured one corner of the door. Okay, boom. Okay, wait. Boom. All right, now I'm going to go measure the other end of the door.
Boom. What does it say on yours? Because I think, what is it, 33?
It said 33 inches for you. It says 36 for me.
Ugh.
See? It already doesn't work.
See? You know what? It's like Siri. Stupid Siri. She just is, she's terrible.
It's not working, guys.
See? Yeah. Doesn't work. See? No. Doesn't work.
Wait, what did it say for you last time?
I think 33.
36. It says 36 again. Maybe yours is just broken.
Maybe mine's not calibrated.
We're going to waste all this time on this new iOS. What is interesting, though, is, man, the fact that I just snapped the phone and got a measurement of the door virtually without actually having a measuring tape. I don't know that I would trust. I don't know. Could you imagine you're setting it up and you're going, yeah, bro, this is how I'm going to build my house.
35.
35? See,
35.
that's not an accurate measurement.
It's not. Yeah, that's not accurate. Like an inch off? Are you kidding me?
That's a pretty big measurement differential.
I don't know. I'm deleting that app. Can I delete that app? Get this thing off my phone. Give me a break. I do a lot of woodworking, a lot of whittling.
Yeah, okay.
And if this is not accurate, I am complaining.
Speaking of, I'm really nervous, guys. I might kill Dex on Friday because I actually do woodworking and like building things. And this Friday, we are building something together. And I'm like really hoping I have patience. Pray for me. I don't want to pray for patience myself because that's when, God puts those things on you where you're like in a situation where you have to like exhibit patience.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not asking for that. I don't want to have to. I just want Dex to be cool, man.
Yeah,
Pray that Dex is cool, everyone.
Are you saying that you want to be the guy in charge? You want to be
I don't need to be the guy in charge.
the crew manager?
I just need to make sure
that
you know what you're doing.
Uh-huh.
We're building something vital to our existence on Friday, guys.
Listen.
What?
You just need to listen to everything I tell you to do. Okay? Actually, you know what? You can be in charge of the building. I'm honestly, I'll admit, I'm terrible when it comes to building stuff. I'm not good. I'm really not. It's not my thing. So please, just tell me what to do and I'll do it. You know what? I'll probably just sit there and watch you guys build it. How about that? Is it you guys cool with that?
No.
Okay.
It's you and me.
All right. Yeah. If you don't know what we're talking about, it's a dry sauna. I don't want to say too much, but I want to. I want to say
building a sauna.
We're building a dry sauna.
I mean, we've talked about this on the show before. You have a dream. You want to do a show from within a sauna. How is that going to work? We don't know. And you'll never know until you try, which is why you were so inspired by Sean Penn's new series, First.
You know what? You're
about
right.
a man who is traveling into space.
I'm just like this guy.
He is reaching beyond his own limitations as a human being, and so are we. We will have a YouTube show about interviewing people in a sauna, and we will.
Hey, can I
have
share my vision?
Celebrities in it. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was trying to inspire you.
Well, I don't want you to
See,
share
this is
my
what's gonna
vision.
happen on Friday. I'm like,
I don't want you to share my
building
vision. This is my vision.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Share your vision.
So, guys, I was running one day. Okay, this is true. This is a real story.
Yeah.
I was running, and out of the blue, I don't know what it was. I was listening to Dr. Rhonda Patrick talk about dry saunas and how amazing a dry sauna is. I mean, it's crazy how good a dry sauna is for your body. Anyways, I'm sitting there thinking, all right, what if we got a dry sauna and I did a show where I interviewed people in the dry sauna? Nobody's doing that because at first I don't know if I mentioned this on the air before, but I brought up the idea of doing a podcast in the shower, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's
like
kinda
taking a
weird.
shower with somebody and doing an interview. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. But what about a dry sauna? You can spend about 30 minutes tops in a dry sauna. And it gets hot, up to 200 degrees in there. Why not do it? It's uncomfortable, but healthy. So we did it, man. We did it. We got a dry sauna, and we're going to have a YouTube show where Steve-O and I go into the dry sauna and we interview guests. It doesn't have to be anybody famous. I mean, maybe we'll have famous people on, but I just want to interview people that have a story. Wow. Because I want people to be inspired when they watch this show. Here's the best part about it. Now, I don't know if we're going to make this happen yet, but the one big thing about this show that I hope happens, it's a traveling dry sauna. So we're going to show up to different locations with this dry sauna. Yeah. Maybe it's out in the middle of a field and you can see the sandias behind us. And then we just jump in and we do a 30-minute dry sauna and we interview.
need to make sure we have bottled water with us at all times.
Absolutely.
You don't want to get dehydrated.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Booty, for that comment. It's good.
So what do you guys think? What do you think of that idea? You guys ready for this?
Of course they're ready for this.
It's called Don't Sweat the Small Things.
Somebody said no woman is going to agree to your show.
What?
Yeah, their makeup will be melting off. Their eyelash extensions fall out one at a time.
You know what? That actually, you bring up a good point.
Yep.
Darn it.
Yep. Happening.
What do you guys think? What do you guys in to subscribe to watch something like that? I don't know, man. We'll see.
We will.
My hopes are low. I don't think it's going to take off, honestly.
That's okay.
But you know what? Hey, if we don't try,
we'll never know.
We won't succeed.
Again, Sean
We
Penn.
can't succeed if we don't try. Everybody's got to try.
How will you ever know if you have the ability to push your body to space if you never try?
Thanks, Mark. Thanks. You know what? You'll be the last one laughing.
Huh?
Is that how it goes?
No.
I'll be the last one laughing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the sauna's supposed to be in on Friday, so we're going to be building
build
that
it.
thing. Yeah.
We're building it.
We got to take Friday off.
We'll
so
keep
we
you
won't be
updated.
here. We got to build that sauna.
Okay, no, we'll
if you build,
we'll be
they will
here
come.
Friday, guys.
If we build, they will come. And I know a lot of you are going, this is a weird idea. This is really ridiculous. Well, yeah, it is ridiculous. That's why we want to do it.
Yeah.
But it's also, I want to share the health benefits of a dry sauna. Do you know, if you do a 30-minute dry sauna 3 to 4 times a week, you can cut heart attacks, strokes, any sort of diseases by 40%.
Wow.
Cardiac diseases. You can cut it 40%.
I like that.
It's insane.
So we're getting healthy and we're
getting
building
healthy.
our resume.
Exactly.
So great.
Mm-hmm.
So great.
Anyways. It's a great idea.
It is a great idea.
So much that Steve-O made fun of it when I first mentioned it.
I really did.
And then wanted to be a part of it.
I'm sorry. I feel badly about that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
About making fun of it?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you make fun of it at first? Because it sounded ridiculous, didn't it?
It sounds like a
Much like the name
idea.
Starmy. When we called the Starmy, remember? We thought it was ridiculous. Now look at it. It's a huge army of stars.
Remember the Starmy chimed in and said, first guest, Britt Romney. She won't survive the sauna, guys.
Britt Romney?
Yeah.
We got a whole, I have a whole list of
We
people,
do. We have a list.
You know?
She's got to get on the waiting
It's
list. It's going to be a few months.
But you know what? If you know somebody that has a really, really cool story.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe it's a weight loss story. Maybe it's they survived cancer. I don't know. Maybe it was just something
Inspiring
crazy.
stories.
Right. I think that's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Not just famous people, but I want people that have a story.
Oh, I just want famous people.
Oh, you just want famous people. I know. I'm looking at Steve-O's list. And I'm like, what? These are all famous people.
Yes, they are.
How are we going to get Jonathan Banks in a sauna? I mean, we could drive the dry sauna to the set. Can you imagine we jump out in our robes? That's the other thing. We're going to be wearing robes.
Stranger things.
You know,
happen.
I love them white robes.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Mm-hmm. Perspiring stories. Thank you, Jared. I like that. Write that down.
Somebody says, don't act like you're doing this for some, quote, show. You know you just tricked your job into buying you a sauna. Actually, we didn't trick our job into anything. It has nothing to do with here.
Yeah, and actually, this is the first time they're probably hearing about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got a text message.
Oh, sorry. Well, we got to go. We are done for the day.
Yep.
Yeah, this is us, guys. So, this is us. That's what we'll call it. Brilliant. Totally original.
Yeah, we'll call it This Is Us.
This is us.
In a dry sauna.
Yes. In all of our dry sauna glory. I feel like Jarrett and Thebes will be watching it along with Facebook Live, who have had a problem with the deep V today for some reason.
I haven't even noticed you wearing a deep V.
Yeah, right? I just grabbed the first shirt in the closet, and apparently it's a V-neck, and people are having trouble. You won't have trouble on the sauna show. You know why? No shirt. So.
No, you got to wear a robe, man.
What? Duh, no shirt.
Yeah, but a robe kind of has the deep. It can have the chest open.
Why not?
You got a great looking chest, man.
Why is that still a thing? Is that a thing?
What?
I guess when you're in your 40s and 50s.
The deep V cut? What are you talking about?
And you're wearing socks and sandals. You know, the epitome of fashion.
Uncle George. My Uncle George does that. Wears socks and sandals.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Guys, we're building a real sauna, by the way, because people are like, wait, so you're just going to be sitting in a box without steam? No, we bought a real sauna.
And it's not steam. It's a dry sauna.
Right.
Okay? I don't know if you've ever been in a dry sauna.
I actually haven't. I have no idea what this
You've never
means.
been in a dry sauna?
No, wait, there's no steam?
No. That's a steam room. That's different.
So this is just going to be a really hot room where we're perspiring?
200 degrees.
Why did I sign up for this?
Seriously, you've never even been into this? Is great.
I've never.
Dude, the other day when the air conditioner went out here
Dude,
at the building,
dying.
it wasn't even that hot, and you were dying. You
I
complained
kept checking
the entire
my app,
time.
and I'm going, the temperature in here is 89 degrees, guys.
Yeah.
It's a billion degrees.
Here's the thing, though, that you don't know about. We get locked in. They actually lock us in so you can't leave.
You can't leave? It's going to get crazy.
You're going to be such a baby.
I'm going to start smelling colors.
Smelling colors.
It's going to happen. Woo! It's going to be crazy.
Well, it's going to be great to see just how well of an interviewer you are when you're,
under pressure.
Under pressure.
That's right.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Man, speaking of great ideas turned bad, I've got a story to share real quick.
Share it, man.
Okay. Solo. It's coming to Blu-ray. Anytime a movie comes out, whether it's at the movie theater or on Blu-ray, you usually get a good conversation, a good story. Unfortunately for this Star Wars story, it's the first time in history, it's not really a great story.
Oh.
Solo, a Star Wars story, is going to hold a very dubious honor in the very near future. You see, when this releases on Blu-ray and doesn't make a ton of money, it will become the first Star Wars movie ever to lose money. Even the prequel trilogy, which received terrible reviews, earned tons of money from crazy lifelong fans. Well, Solo hit theaters 5 months after its predecessor, The Last Jedi. And also within weeks of Avengers and Deadpool 2. And because of that, it was smoked at the box office.
Smoked!
The director of said film, Ron Howard, recently talked about his movie, Solo, A Star Wars Story. He thought it was a great idea. They had a really good cast. A really, really good movie. And he admits he feels badly that more people aren't going to see his contribution to the franchise. Quote, "I'm proud of Solo, A Star Wars Story, and the cast and crew. They worked hard to give fans a fun new addition." Of course, so many fans are theorizing that the backlash to The Last Jedi is to blame because they didn't want to go see another Star Wars story when they ruined their childhood with The Last Jedi. You guys need to grow up a little. Okay. Quote, "As a director, I feel badly when people who I believe and exit polls show will very likely enjoy a movie don't see it on a big screen with great sound." Now, of course, he took over halfway through because Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who were fired midway through production, who did the Lego movie, they were great. Well, they were fired halfway through. They gave it to Ron Howard. And then Ron Howard now is dealing with the fact that his movie is pretty terrible.
You loved it, though.
Yeah, and that's the sad thing. Which begs the question, why do we choose certain things to, just take a hard stance on and boycott? People boycotted Solo because they didn't like The Last Jedi, which has nothing to do with it. So... And that's
weird.
Yeah, that's
really
actually
weird
how Ron Howard feels about it. He said that the unfortunate thing is people aren't going to see this film based upon The Last Jedi, which has nothing to do with this film. And so
yeah, right?
Some great people who worked really, really hard on this film are just kind of getting hammered because of it.
Yeah, I don't get that at all. Because if you're just a Star Wars fan in general, I'm not even... I like Star Wars. I don't love Star Wars.
Yeah.
But when a Star Wars movie comes out, I'm going to go watch it. Because I know it's probably going to be pretty entertaining. It's going to be a fun time. You know? I'm not like you, though, when it comes to Star Wars. So I don't get it. There's a lot of Star Wars fans out there like you. Why are they boycotting? Why are they deciding? Or are they just burnt out?
I honestly don't know. I'm in the minority, obviously, but I thought Solo was up there as one of the best Star Wars movies I've ever seen. It's one of the best, period, the end. I don't even want to talk about The Last Jedi because then people get fired up like Lillian on YouTube who said, The Last Jedi was horrible! Solo was actually pretty good. Kevin said, I still haven't seen Solo. I'm going to Redbox that one along with Infinity War. You haven't seen Infinity War?
Okay, but that's my question to that person right there. Why didn't you see it when it came out? What was the reason?
Yeah. Like, especially people that are like fanboys.
Yeah, that like it. Why didn't you go watch it in the theaters? You would think you'd be excited to go watch something like that.
Yeah. Somebody says, I haven't seen Solo. I grew up with Star Wars. I have the old and new toys. I have the movies on Laserdisc. You gave it a poor review and was underwhelmed by the advertisements. You couldn't be more wrong. I said Solo was the best movie of the year. That was my favorite movie this year. I loved it more than even Avengers Infinity War, anything else. I saw it 3 times opening weekend.
Wow.
You're listening to the wrong show.
Yeah, that's true.
I really was like fired up oppositely. I could not believe people weren't getting behind it because it was incredible.
I didn't think it was as good as The Last Jedi. I liked that one better.
Are you doing that on purpose?
No, I'm dead serious.
Okay.
I actually didn't have a problem with The Last Jedi
Well, yeah,
at
I
all.
know.
I thought that was a great movie. And I didn't have a problem with Solo. I thought it was fun, but I didn't think it was the best out of all of them. Yeah. So what's the reason? You know, why? If you're a Star Wars fan, why haven't you watched Solo? Or...
Waiting to rent it, just not excited about it.
Huh.
I think a lot of people looked at it and said, that's not Harrison Ford. It's some kid trying to be Han Solo. And I felt the same way until I walked into the movie theater and saw it and was like, yeah, I'm going to see this again. You know what? I'm going to see this again. I can't name another movie that I saw 3 times opening weekend.
Yeah.
Opening weekend, not like, oh, yeah, I saw plenty of movies I've seen at the movie theater multiple times, but that's one of the very few I saw 3 times opening weekend. I can name one other movie, but I shall not on this station.
Wow.
Yeah. By the way, Eater chimed in, speaking of nerddom, Captain Marvel just dropped a trailer.
Oh, we got to go break.
I know,
Gotta go
right?
break. See, that's the funny thing. I don't even know anything about Captain Marvel. I mean, you've kind of given me a few little details about who that character is. It's a girl, right? Captain Marvel's a girl?
Yes.
Okay.
Captain Marvel's
and that's the thing. I'm just kind of, I just am excited about good movies.
Yeah.
Like going to the theaters or renting a movie and just enjoying myself for 2 hours. I don't get why people have to be so snobby when it comes to when it comes to movies.
Somebody said, reading so many theories as to why Solo hasn't been doing so well at the box office, and it's sad to say Star Wars fans were snubbing Solo because they were upset over The Last Jedi. And if that's the case, they're missing out and punishing a good film for something not its fault.
Yeah, you're an idiot if you.
That's why
if
I'm
you're gonna do
curious,
that.
like why we do that as human. Like we don't like one thing, so then we boycott something else that it kind of doesn't have anything to do with it.
Right.
Yeah. Phoebe says, I like Last Jedi. I thought Solo was better. I'm in that camp. Yep. Somebody said Star Wars fans are living in a world where their perfect version of Star Wars exists. Anything else is not allowed and shall be shunned.
Shall be shunned, yes. Shall be.
Yeah. Brandy says, I missed it because my daughter was hooked up with travel softball. We never could get there before it left the theaters.
Oh, you know what? Excuses.
Can't wait to see it.
Excuses, excuses. I'm sick of excuses. Unbelievable.
Hey, man. It's okay. Poor Ron Howard.
Poor Ron Howard.
Come on, guys.
Just give it up, Ron.
He directed a great film.
Okay.
I thought so.
Let's take a break. Let's just take a little break, shall we? Take a step back. Enjoy a Tuesday. You guys can chime in 505-585-LIVE. You guys can text into the show. You can also call us 505-338-3700. And we're live on Facebook and YouTube at Star 88 FM. You know, talked about that proposal last night at the Grammys.
Yes, dude.
It was epic and
It was
awesome.
pretty epic, man.
Yeah, well, there was another proposal that went down on a flight.
Oh.
That's right. On an airliner.
Okay. Interesting.
And it didn't really go as planned. So
Oh, no.
got that story coming up.
All right.
Hang out with us. We'll be right back.
John Stott on Star 88. Tolerance is not a spiritual gift. It is a distinguishing mark of postmodernism. And sadly, it has permeated the very fiber of Christianity. Why is it that those who have no biblical convictions or theology to govern and direct their actions are tolerated, and the standard or truth of God's word, rightly divided and applied, is dismissed as extreme opinion or legalism? A Star 88 solar flare.
I need you to fight for me when I don't know what I believe. Why does everybody leave? Show me what it's like to dream. Hey, go, you the best. got me feeling stuck like. Think I feel it all the time. Did I really miss my pride? I don't know how to cope when I'm low, but I know that you're close, that you're close. I've been away, yeah, losing my faith, yeah. Hope I'm not late, trying to find grace, yeah, for my mistakes. Ay, I need to pray, yeah. I need to pray, yeah. Wake up to the mirror like I need you to fight for me when I don't know what I believe. Yeah, hey, why does everybody leave? Show me what it's like to dream. Hey, go, you the best. Hey, say it with the chest. Hey, yeah, wave 'em high, side to side. Let 'em know we gon' rise, we gon' shine. Hey, I need you to fight for me. Hey, I know you're my therapy. I know why we fight. It's just to know we tried.
Say you gon' fight, you ain't try, you don't lie right. Send a prayer up, go a line, you don't find time. Down yet, homie, down yet. Pick me up off the ground, yeah. Almost drawn, yeah. Put me on, yeah. Sheesh. Wasn't in my right mind. Yeah. Reach out for me like a lifeline. I've been with you so long, it felt like a lifetime. So connected to you, I could be your Wi-Fi. I was a fight, left hook right across just and right. Out my way, class feel too light. Lose my faith, I lose my life. I've been lost and feeling lonely. Tell them they can't hold me. Looking in the mirror like, when you fight for me.
Fight for me when I don't know what I believe. Why does everybody leave? Show me what it's like to dream. Hey, go, you the best. Hey, say it with the chest. Hey, yeah, wave 'em high, side to side. Let 'em know we gon' rise, we gon' shine. Hey, I need you to fight for me. Hey, I know you're my therapy. Hey, yeah, wave 'em high, side to side. Let 'em know we gon' rise, we gon' shine. Hey, I need you to fight for me. Hey, I know you're my therapy. I know why we fight. It's just to know we tried. I need you to fight for me.
Stephen Furtick makes it come alive in this Star PowerPoint.
One thing that God has been challenging me with is we've written books and received publishing and royalties and different investments that Holly and I have had through the years is, do you still trust me like you did when you gave me your emergency fund? Because you had the stones to give away your, the confidence and the courage to give away your, your whole emergency fund. And I'm not saying that you should do that today, but will you still trust God at this level? Will you still trust at that same level when you gave more toward the offering one year than your house? You still trust me like that? Because then it gets difficult. And so then you have people who have little trusting God in big ways and people who have a lot not doing what they could, and then the ministry can't move forward. It's going to take leadership from everybody that God speaks to.
That's a PowerPoint on Star 88.
Hey, what's going on in the news today?
President Trump is still sounding optimistic about Kavanaugh's prospects.
Oh, I think he's on track.
U.S. Marines have arrived in Jacksonville, North Carolina to survey damage.
Tornadoes in Virginia as the system heads north.
Most of the people who evacuated 3 suburban Boston towns after a series of gas explosions and fires are back home now.
In the Philippines, recovery efforts continue to locate the bodies of dozens of gold miners buried in a landslide triggered by Typhoon Mangkhut.
A British diver who incurred the verbal wrath of Elon Musk during the days that he was helping to rescue a youth soccer team from a flooded cave in Thailand is now suing the Tesla CEO.
Russia says there will be no military offensive on Syria's Idlib province.
A cat's being blamed for a power outage in New Orleans. The power has been restored.
On Wall Street at the close, the Dow lost 92 points.
The average price of a home in Canada is now a hair above $475,000, about 1% higher than a year ago.
Oh, yeah, everybody. Here we go. Here we go. Let's watch the trailer one more time.
Oh, my gosh.
Captain Marvel trailer just released, and it looks really good.
Guys.
It looks really good. I don't know anything about Captain Marvel.
You really don't.
And I sat here just like goosies the entire time.
I lost my ever-loving mind. And it's incredible to see the technology they have in film, because you see a young Samuel L. Jackson, or a young Nick Fury, if you will, and a young Phil Coulson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was cool, right?
Love it.
Oh.
Love what they're doing because this one's set in the 90s. So,
Yep, it's gonna be pretty good. I wonder, because the rumor is like that's how.
I mean,
that's how the Avengers are gonna.
Well, at the end of Infinity War, that's who they're like paging,
right?
Basically,
like how is she gonna help out?
Well, she's basically Superman with her powers,
right?
Like, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. But where's she been the entire time is what I want to know.
Well, that's
because
what
it sounds like she landed like in the 90s, right?
Yeah, but she's galactic, bro. She's like the Guardians, but crazy. She's got to get out there in space.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait to hear her story.
Save the universe.
I can't wait.
It's a big universe.
I can't wait.
Human of you to think she'd just kick it on Earth this whole time.
Just when I thought I was kind of over the whole like superhero Marvel thing, and then this trailer drops, and I'm back in. I'm back in. You got me hooked again.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Welcome to the show, everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Star 88 FM on Facebook and YouTube Live. Don't forget, download the app if you haven't yet. We're trying to throw a pizza party for you guys. We're trying to reach 5,000 downloads of the Star 88 app. So if you haven't done it yet, tell everybody, download it. And once we reach it, we're going to throw a pizza party for you guys. It's going to be at Village Pizza. We're going to have lunch, and you're invited, and it's free pizza. Come on, guys. Let's make it happen. Share it. All right, so this morning we talked about a pretty epic proposal at the Emmys last night. It went flawlessly. I'd like to share another proposal that just happened. There was a woman who was a flight attendant on China Eastern Airlines. Back in May, her boyfriend was on a flight from Zheng to Yangshan, China, while she was working. And while they were in the air, he surprised her by proposing in front of the whole plane. Let's watch the video. Let's just watch this. Oh, she said yes, guys.
Are you sure?
I can't understand.
We can't understand. It's a Singapore flight, bro. There's no captions.
She said yes. She said yes.
Okay.
She's happy. Yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah, the proposal went viral on YouTube. Got almost 1 million views. How beautiful is that? That's what you
incredible.
want, right? That's what you want.
1 million views.
Got 1 million views, guys? Well, the story continues. Last week, the woman got a letter telling her she was fired.
Oh, my gosh. What?
You're fired.
That took a turn.
You're fired. Why was she fired, you ask? Because the company said her, quote, private romantic behavior was extremely irresponsible for the safety of the passengers. In other words, since she was on the clock, she shouldn't be getting engaged. She should be doing her job. Agree or disagree? What do you think? Huh? 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 What do you think?
Hello?
Hey, who's this?
This is Lillian.
Lillian, go ahead. Train wreck my brick. Go ahead.
Okay, today's my brother's birthday.
Oh, no kidding.
How old is your brother?
Yeah? How old?
Could you play Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah.
But how old is your brother?
I gotta
See, we're
finish
not
the story.
puppets. We actually want to conversate with you.
I got to finish this story. I'm
This is
busy. I
real.
don't know
We're
if I-
telling a story.
know if we
Who's
can-
your brother?
Isaiah.
How old is Isaiah today?
Twitch right now.
5.
He's 5.
5?
And he listens to the Morning Invasion?
Yeah.
That's cool. My son is also 5 and also listens to the Morning
That's
Invasion.
true. We're
And
huge
also
as
has
5-year-olds.
no regard for our breaks.
Exactly. Yeah. Such a great story, too. I still have more. There's more to the story. Happy birthday, Isaiah.
Yeah, we'll have to get that Chuck E. Cheese going for you.
You're 4? What?
It's cool, man.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, goodbye.
You're welcome.
Don't ever train wreck our show again,
You just
kid.
hung up on a child.
You know,
They
you
don't-
just
you're
invite
you
people to
have
be a part
say
of the
goodbye.
show.
They don't
You invite
understand.
people to be a part of the show, and this is what happens. You know what? I'm not answering the phone again the rest of the show. Yeah. Happy birthday, Isaiah.
Will you
We
just
love
play
you.
Chuck E. Cheese?
You know
for
what?
his
Let's get it out of the way. Here
Chuck
you
E.
go.
Cheese for my birthday. Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday.
All right, that's all you get.
Oh. It's 5 seconds for the 5-year-old.
Exactly. That. Yes. Thank you.
I like
We
that.
love you, Isaiah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Isaiah. I hope you have a great birthday. 5
And what a good
years
sister
young.
for calling in. What was it?
Yeah,
Lillianne?
Lillianne. Come
Oh,
on.
You're a good sister.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to the story. There's nothing else.
What are you talking about? This is actually really, really important. We should discuss this. Jarrett completely disagrees, says she didn't instigate the engagement.
Right.
She had no control over the dude choosing to ask her to marry him on that flight.
Yes.
Why would she be fired?
Right. Right. What was she supposed to do? Go, I'm so sorry,
I'm
but
working.
I'm working. If we could do this
Jeff,
at a better time.
Jeff, I'm working. Oh, your timing is terrible. I'll say yes later, but now I can't because I'm on the clock. That lady still needs her ginger ale. Would you like some pretzels? That's crazy.
Yeah, she said, I really didn't know my boyfriend will be proposing to me on this flight. Thanks for being my witnesses, she said at the time. Now her employment with China Eastern Airlines has been terminated over the concerns that she neglected passenger safety. According to the news, the airline's letter detailed that the private romantic behavior caused turmoil among passengers and was extremely irresponsible for the safety of the passengers.
Do you think there was that one guy that complained?
Right.
You know bosses, right? There's like one, you have 1,000 positive things, one negative complaint, and then it's like,
yes. Bring it home. Right?
Guys.
Oh, God, we're
fired.
You're fired.
That one guy.
Everybody
row
hates you.
17B.
Everybody hates you because this one guy
He did not get his ginger ale in a timely manner because you were busy getting proposed to by your girlfriend. Well, guess what? You may have made everyone else's day, and that may have changed your life, but guess it changed your life in another way because you fired. You fired. Thank you, 17B complainer curmudgeon. Gosh.
There's always that one person,
One person ruining it for everyone.
Yep. Let's see. Asian One reported the news has drawn mixed reactions among social media users in China. Some say that her firing was inhuman, while others would argue that handling private affairs during professional hours is wrong.
I mean,
what say you guys?
This is terrible to me.
I can't believe it's split in China.
You know what else is terrible? Can you play Chuck E. Cheese in the background while we do this? I feel bad for that 5-year-old. He deserves a longer Chuck E. Cheese.
Is he complaining? Did he just text you on his new
He
iPhone 10
didn't,
that
but
he
we're
got
gonna
for his
get that
birthday?
one guy who's just like, oh, we just got it. We just got it.
No.
We just got one complaint. Dex, you play that Chuck E. Cheese. That was weak, and this is for a 5-year-old.
Gosh darn it.
Go ahead, play it.
Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday.
So anyways,
Chuck E. Cheese
what do
for
you
my
think?
birthday.
Live line is open, 505-585-LIVE. If you'd like to text and tell us what you think about the engagement.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Birthday!
Cheese for my birthday.
We're here for you, Facebook and YouTube. Facebook.com/star88FM. Birthday, Chuck E. Cheese!
That's all you get, kid. That's all you get. That's all you get.
Happy birthday, Isaiah.
We're only
Hope
allowed
that
to
was
do
good
that
enough.
once a month.
Okay, once a month. And he took it.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, I think it's weak.
Yeah, it
I
is
don't
weak.
know.
But you know what? It's China. Different
is that?
rules over there, man.
Yeah, but you don't think this is going to like go viral negatively for this company? Are they like the only ones that fly there? I mean, they're called Asia Air, right?
Yeah.
Like they cover all of Asia, so they're like, we don't care.
Yeah.
We got the monopoly on Asia flights. What are you going to do?
Yeah, it's a good call. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everybody thinks it's ridiculous.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, how ridiculous. She was a breath of fresh air on the flight. The act of love should not be punished with her being fired.
So here's a question for the fiance. Do you get mad at him for proposing to you on a flight?
Yeah, how bad would you feel if you're the boyfriend?
You just lost her job.
Yeah. Ugh.
Selfish.
Yeah, you better be paying
Want
her
to
bills
propose
now.
while she's working.
Time to take care of her.
I mean, maybe now that they're getting married, she gets to be a stay-at-home wife, doesn't need a job, and is cool with it. Or maybe she's career-minded and she's very frustrated at him right now because she loves him and she already said yes, but now she's rethinking things because he got her fired.
Right.
You never know.
Yeah, someone said, so was she supposed to say no and just get back to work to save her job? And then what? Leave her boyfriend sad and confused?
Right.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, choose work over love? Give me a break, airline. Come on. Come on, China. Come on.
I like how you keep getting mad at China.
Come on, China.
Yeah. Cool.
You know whose fault it is? Obama's fault.
Okay.
That's
a
the
comment
problem.
we got.
It is?
I love that.
Is it a comment we got?
Everyone blame Obama.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Because he's
It feels good.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Who else are we going to blame? Trump?
I mean, you can. Dynamite says getting married is better than dwelling on being fired.
Yeah.
That's wisdom from a 13-year-old.
Yeah, but you got to think about, work in China is a lot different than work in America or in most places in the world,
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Dave says he just wanted to marry her because he was hoping for free flights for life. Engagement off.
Right? Some benefits there.
Yeah.
No more
All
bennies
gone.
for you. Yeah. A lot of people, I'm reading the comments on the YouTube, and a lot of people are saying, yeah, this is a terrible airline. And I'm not surprised that they did this because they're terrible.
I'll never fly to China.
I'll never.
now.
That's one place I've never had any desire.
Somebody
to
said a
visit.
lot of times in communist countries like China and Russia, the airlines are owned or subsidized by the government, so there won't be any consequences because they are the only airline that serves the airports
See?
within the country.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they don't care. Yep. You're not
somebody
working.
said, what's next?
You're
They're going to
done.
put puppies down for being too cute?
I mean,
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised.
Somebody
Wouldn't be
says the
surprised.
publicity will help her get another job, I'm sure.
Yeah, but it's China. We're Americans, and we think that it runs the same way over there. It doesn't.
could.
It doesn't. Give me a
This
break.
went internationally viral.
You realize in China they don't even have the internet there. If you go to certain places in China, no, they don't. They
It's
don't
just
have
regulated.
access. They don't have access to the internet. I think it's like completely blocked, man.
Somebody says, I bet after all the publicity, she gets millions of better job offers.
You see another. That's an American just assuming that they're just like us.
Speaking of wondering
No.
if they're just like us, somebody says, but I wonder if China actually plays the blame your president card too.
No, of course they don't.
No.
No.
Somebody says, here's what I don't understand. They said over and over that it was for passenger safety. What was unsafe about this? Do engagements trigger ejector seats or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
They were jamming up the aisle and the seatbelt sign was on. Seatbelt sign was on, and they didn't tell that guy to get up out of the aisle. He was blocking the aisle.
Right?
Passenger safety #1.
Well, I mean, if it's in your if it's in the handbook, and she
Reminder,
went
please
against it.
remain in your seats while the seatbelt sign is on. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
There's always like weird long pauses.
There is, isn't there?
You're like, okay. Bing. Bing. And he was in the aisle. Look, you can see it.
Yeah.
He was kneeling in the aisle, blocking the cart. I'm telling you, that guy needed that ginger ale.
Oh man,
Man, look, but like, okay, so here's the thing. There's somebody else. Is that another stewardess dude? The
I
guy
think-
standing up filming, or is
Yeah, I don't know.
no? Everybody's got a camera. Never mind. Everybody's
Yeah,
filming.
I think he's just filming.
Literally, everybody's filming. Okay, never mind. I honestly thought that was okay.
See that? So another stewardess comes over and goes, "Excuse me, you need to get back to work." And this guy that proposes like, "But I'm not done. I'm not finished yet. I still want." And then she has to get on and tell everybody that the pretzels and sodas will be served as soon as possible. Okay. And now he's all confused, and he's sitting there like, "But I just proposed. Can't we like have some time to hang out?" No, she's back
That
to
is
work.
not what's happening.
That's exactly. I did play by play. That's exactly what happened.
I think you're confusing China for North Korea, by the way. That's according to one member of the Star Army who's like, China definitely has the internet. You're thinking
Communism,
of North,
man!
You're thinking of North Korea.
Dictators. They don't have presidents there. They have dictators. You guys don't know anything about China.
Somebody says, and of course they do not blame their president because then they will be killed.
Exactly. Thank you.
You don't say anything.
Yeah, you don't. YouTube doesn't exist in China. Get out of here. Actually, I think it does because this is all in Chinese. So, I don't know. I wonder if it's more of like out of city limits, the whole internet thing. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just don't know. I've never been. I have seen a bunch of documentaries on North Korea, though.
Okay.
505-338-3700 if you'd like to chime in. How did your proposal go? Did it go good? Did it go great? Did it go bad?
Are you talking to me?
How did it go, man?
Okay.
How was it?
Carl says if I ever fly anywhere in China, it won't be with that airline. I'll tell you that much.
Right? I'll never take that airline.
Blacklisted, guys.
Ever.
Yeah. Ever. Somebody says, how much you want to bet she gets hired by a company going from Hawaii to Beijing? Better pay.
You know, maybe that's what I should do. I should quit the Uber job and become a flight attendant.
No.
No?
No.
No, you don't want buddy passes, huh?
I mean, that'd be cool, but
Good benefits.
how are we going to do the show? I guess actually now we can do the show from anywhere. Take these cameras with us. We got our little Britney Spears mics.
Exactly.
We're good to go.
Yep.
Anywhere.
We're doing the show while I'm serving pretzels and sodas.
Yeah, but
coffee.
I feel like you'll get fired. As
Well, as long as
by
I
that
don't.
last story.
If I stay away from China, I should be fine.
Would you just have the little Britney Spears mic on the whole
Yeah.
time?
You do that.
You know? I believe in you. You could do it.
I think I could do it.
Although you'd have to use both hands. You have tiny little hands.
Yeah, I
You're
know,
constantly giving drinks to people, right? Like, here's your
Yeah.
ginger ale. Why ginger ale? Because that's literally the only thing on an airline.
That's a lie.
When you fly and they ask you what you want, that's the answer.
That's what you get. That's what you order
every
time.
time.
What? No, they don't. They have.
Me and Jack were on a flight and going over to Salt Lake City when he was going to nationals for archery. And seriously, the stewardess asked him first, and he said, "Ginger ale, please." And I started crying because I'd never been happier. It's like, darn straight, ginger ale. That's the only answer on an airline ever. And then I tweeted that. And Canada Dry Ginger Ale actually got back to me.
No way. That's cool. Huh.
I'm just saying, I'm kind of big time on airlines with ginger ale.
No kidding. I guess. Now they have a whole list of drinks on there, man. You can get different juices.
Nothing
apple
else
juice,
matters. The
Cokes,
free ginger ale.
Mountain Dews.
That's why I paid so much money for a flight.
Box of wine.
So expensive, but you get that tiny little cup of ginger ale. Remember back in the day when they would give you the can? And you could finish it. Now they
Not anymore.
Split it. And
Honestly, though, I think
oh.
if you ask, they'll give it to you.
Really?
I think, but I'm always too nervous to ask. Because what if they say no? That's gonna be super embarrassing.
I mean, because then you're stuck on that flight with them for a couple more hours with the
Right?
rude person that didn't give you the ginger ale.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we can't.
I'll
give
tell you
the
what.
can.
In 2 weeks, when I'm flying to New York for Comic-Con,
Yeah,
because
will
I'm
you try
leaving
that?
you, I'm gonna
Will you try that?
I'll say, how do I say it though? Like they pour it and then they put the can back and then I go, thank you. May I also have the can?
Yes, that's
like,
exactly
how do
what
I
you said. Can I have the can? Do you think I can have the
can
whole
I
thing?
have the whole thing?
That's what you say.
May I have a whole ginger ale?
You know, this is how you do it. When they ask you what kind of drink you want, say, I would like ginger ale in the can. Can I just have it in the can? Say that.
What if they say no, we have to pour it into the...
See, I don't think you did.
Because also then I'm going to be stuck with a hot can because the ice is in the cup. Your plan is terrible.
Okay, then say, can I get a cup with ice and the can of ginger ale? Say it like that.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say, hey, I have a question. I do this morning show, and my co-host swears you can get the whole can, and I don't believe him. May I have the whole can?
Of course, she's going to be
That's how I'm going to do it.
Of course, sweetheart.
And then she's going to go, what show? And I'm going to go, oh, it's called The Morning Invasion. You should check it out. It's really great. Thank you.
You're stupid.
I am.
Good morning.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, that's why you got to order a beer because they have to give you the whole thing.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, did you guys go to the state fair?
Yeah.
No. I mean, we did. We dropped off our tent and table
Actually,
and
we were
van,
there twice, yes.
and then picked it up, yes.
Yep, so twice.
Well, I rode the Fireball, and I wasn't even scared.
What?
Congratulations.
Get out of here. You know what?
What is the Fireball?
That's the circle.
No.
I hate that one.
No, too many YouTube videos of tragic accidents at state fairs because it's like they were driving 43 hours straight and then put together the Ferris wheel in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. Somebody help me. Do they really? Somebody says they always give you the cup of ice. Like if you ask for the can, it works. I always ask for the can. It works.
Oh, wow. So it's like it's a life hack.
All you have to say is, may I have a can of ginger ale?
Oh, nice.
They always give you the cup of ice with it, too.
Beautiful.
What?
Thank you so much.
Multiple people, by the way. Yes, you can ask for the soda in the can. I love how we're talking about, like, $400 flights or whatever, and then we're, like, finagling the extra sip of ginger ale.
Are you allowed to get an extra bag of pretzels?
May I have the rest of that 42-cent can?
No. Seriously.
No?
What are some other life hacks that we don't know about?
I know, right?
On an airliner?
Have you ever asked for the pretzels and the other little stick things? Never.
See, I've always been offered more pretzels. Like, I always get the stewardess that's like, would you like more pretzels? I've never heard them say, would you like more to drink?
Would you like more of those really good cookie things?
What? Cookie things?
Yeah, the other things. They're the cookie things. They're like the wafers that you normally get with like coffee or something.
Those gluten-free?
I don't know.
No, they're not.
I eat those up. Somebody says I think they actually stopped giving you the can because of safety reasons. Oh, man.
Do you remember back in the day when they actually would give you, like, meals? Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
They don't do that anymore.
Well, it depends on where you're flying.
Yeah, do they do it on the long ones?
Over a certain amount of hours, you get a meal.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Last time I went to the Middle East, I got a meal. And a hot towel.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I never got a hot towel.
Better explain why I went to the Middle East so I don't get put on a list. It was for mission work. That's all I need to say.
Somebody says, I always ask for the can, and to manipulate the system, I ask another stewardess for a can also, so I get two.
Ah, double dipping.
Man.
You double
You
dipper.
showed them after spending stupid amounts of money to check your baggage and everything else they get you for.
Yeah, now that I think about it, there would be videos out there going viral of people freaking out if they asked for an extra, like asked for the can and they said no. Just think about how many people would be losing their minds if you asked for the whole can and they were like, I'm sorry, we can't do that.
Oh,
people would be losing their minds.
I'm going to be Facebook Live, guys.
You're going to be Facebook Live.
I'm telling you.
You can't go Facebook Live when you're in the air, bro.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, because you lose service.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
If you get the internet.
Oh, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay extra.
Not if you have one of those snazzy little things that says I fly way too much.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
If you use a certain airline.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe you can't. You know what? Maybe you can hang out with Mike Brown. Maybe you are on that level. I'm not.
Because I get free.
Yeah,
internet.
man. See, that's. You know, next level stuff, man.
That's why you got to make sure your iPad and your iPhone are fully charged.
That's next level.
You're going to watch that movie, but you're also going to be texting. I pretend like I'm going to be texting. I'll be watching a movie and playing my video game at the same time.
And yeah, act like you're on Bluetooth.
Sipping on a can of ginger ale. What? High life.
Thanks for chiming in. Any life hacks when you fly that we don't know about? Share them.
Right?
Yes.
Biscottis. That's what the cookies are called.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I have never known what they're called,
Yeah.
but every time I'm like, can I get another one? No? Okay, I'll stop. Guess they're... That's them!
Yep.
Oh!
Biscotti. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take a quick break, guys. Hang out with us. Live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios.
This is Groundwire with Sean Dunn.
They were giving away a lot of food. Why? Because they decided it was not good for them. When these friends of ours told us that they were starting a new diet, they also shared that they were going to go through their cupboards, pantry, refrigerator, and freezer for the purpose of removing anything that might be a temptation to them. Their goal to get healthier was outweighing their desire to eat impulsively. You know, sometimes I wish that we took our spiritual health as seriously as my friends take their physical well-being. It would be wonderful if Christians would remove the things that make them stumble. However, many times that is not the case. Instead of protecting themselves, many times people allow their polluted desires to outweigh their wish to be stable in their faith. The bottom line that is if you want to be spiritually strong, then you must take drastic measures to avoid things that are not good for you. As you look deep inside of your life, even the hidden areas that no one else knows about, do you see anything that might need to be removed?
For more, log on to groundwire.net. Groundwire.net.
Tony Evans. This is a Star 88 Supernova.
Too tired to pray? Too distracted to read your Bible? You have to drag yourself to church. That's because you're dealing with an empty soul. You have grown spiritually weary, and no matter how hard you look, you can't find God. You read the Psalms, most of which written by David, and you see a man who is regularly spiritually drained. Oh, my soul, he says in Psalm 42, why are you so disquieted within me? Oh, my soul, why are you so dry? Desert, as the deer pants after a water brook, looking for something to quench its thirst, so my soul looks for you.
That was Pastor Tony Evans on a Star 88 Supernova. This is Star 88 at 88.3 FM, KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, and online at star88.fm.
Have you ever met those who keep humming when the song's through? It's like they're living life to a whole different tune. And have you ever met those that keep hoping when it's hopeless? It's like they figured out what the rest haven't yet. The second you realize what you have inside, it's only just a matter of time. So the back row is your glide, 'cause walking just won't do dance. You don't have to know how to. Ever since Greece got you left, till your whole side's certain smile, like you just got away with something. Why? 'Cause you just got away with something. Ever since Greece got you. So when you're standing in the rain again, you might as well be dancing. So next time when you feel blue, don't let that smile leave you. Why? 'Cause you have every reason just to sing. So the back row is your glide, 'cause walking just won't do dance. You don't have to know how to. Ever since Greece got you left, till your whole side's hurting, smile like you just got away with something. Why? 'Cause you just got away with something. Ever since Greece got you. Ever since Greece got you. Greece got you.
Got away with something bubbling inside of you, spilling over 'cause your life is full. How incredible, undeniable, monumental like the Eiffel. Uncontrollable, let the joy flow through. Ha ha. Giddy over pity, pretty please. Let me see your hands in the air with you at your seats. Warm it up, let go, shout it out, celebrate. When you can't articulate, just say amazing grace.
The second you realize what you have inside, it's only just a matter of. It's only just a matter of time. So the back row is your glide, 'cause walking just won't do dance. You don't have to know how to. Ever since Greece got you left, till your whole side's hurting, smile like you just got away with something. Why? 'Cause you just got away with something. Ever since Greece got you. Yeah. Ever since Greece got you. Yeah.
may be calling the wrong number, but I wanted to give feedback. The DJs on Star 88 were asking for feedback. So my feedback is excellent radio station, great promotion of the gospel of Jesus Christ, but try not to get hysterical as often.
Can you smell that pepper? Yeah. The word. I don't want to do this. No, you're missing words.
The loud, hysterical stuff goes too far and loses a lot of people.
No! Yeah, you have 10 seconds. 9, 8.
Like, we end up flipping the station because of the stress of the loud hysteria.
Why did I agree to this? I clearly won the bet.
So I'm just asking them to chillax once in a while and not be quite as funny or stop themselves from laughing hysterically.
Our Independence Day! Give me that milk! Oh my God!
It's something I suffer from, but I have to work at it so I don't lose my family. Okay?
Hello?
Boom. Ignited.
What?
I'm gonna go ahead and go with Annihilation.
What are you talking about?
Because I can't pick what you're picking.
Okay, what are you talking about?
Okay, wait. Paper, rock, scissors?
Who is this?
Wait. But which one do you think's gonna win?
Well, how about you hang up the phone?
More like lame night, am I right?
Who this is?
Hey. 10 minutes later. Still love you though, Snap. My first love.
All right, well, look here. You might want to hang up the phone.
You can't call the movie.
Hello?
You can't change the game.
No, you have the wrong number.
I know Winchester's gonna be first.
Why are you talking like that? Why did you prank that poor lady like that? Messed up, man. Why'd you do that?
Like, why?
Steve-O Jeter?
Why not at least let me in on that when you do stupid things?
Don't blame it on me. You said all of it.
Guys, he's too good with that stupid soundboard, and I hate everything about it. If I ever call you, ask the right questions, and if I don't answer it. So, like with close friends, you got to have that question. Like, what would our question be if the alien invasion happened? That one question where it's like, how do I know if it's you, bro?
Oh, yeah. What was it?
What's our question?
I forgot. See, that's it, though. Remember? I forgot. You don't even remember.
See, but that's how the aliens trick us into thinking we're each other. They do Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and we have to have that one question.
That's their question.
Everyone's got to have that for their wife,
Okay, how many times when you try to reset a password and they ask, like, you give that stupid question, I always forget it.
Wait, is this our question?
What? What's your mom's middle name?
Duh. That's actually...
Duh?
Yeah. That's our question. If I say duh, no matter what, it's me. But what if they have reception in space and we're broadcasting? Because we are on top of the Sandias, largest transmitter in the state. Like, they probably heard this. What's our one question?
I thought we already figured this out. And it was, if you don't know because you can't remember, then I know it's you. Because we'll always forget. That's what it was.
Okay.
Alien invasion. Hey, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good morning, Buck. What are you doing?
Well, I'm going to. Do you want me to tell you the truth?
Well,
yeah, that's why we asked.
Private?
Please don't lie.
I'm going to the radio station.
Oh, that's
cool. You're going to the radio station.
Yeah, I've got to do some prep stuff before this evening.
Oh, nice. Do a little prepping in the morning?
Yeah, we've got a couple of big concerts coming up, and I just need to be prepared for it.
Yeah, that's good.
I have a question for you guys, though.
Yeah, man, I'll help you.
Did you know that September 15th was World Afro Day?
It was World Afro Day?
World Afro Day.
I did not know that it was World Afro Day on September 15th.
Yeah, and I think, so in celebration of that, days late on it, and, I know you guys didn't know about it, so maybe I think you ought to figure out and do a ranking of the top 5 greatest afros in music.
I feel like that's more your audience. If I can be honest with you. Can I be honest with you?
Hey,
can I tell you the truth?
Listen to me. Hold on.
I'm not done. Can I explain first?
This is...
But let me explain first.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
The fact that you think it's great tells me that it's perfect for your audience. Because Steve-O and I are going, what? Why would we rank the best afros? Like, what do you mean?
Do you know anyone in the Christian industry? There's been one.
I guarantee you at some point somebody in Petra had an afro. I guarantee you at some point Michael W. Smith had an afro.
I had curly hair.
I know the guys in Stryper basically had afros.
Yeah.
Is a perm?
Do you know what an afro is, sir?
Is a perm considered an afro?
And then you can throw in the Jimi Hendrix Experience and Prince.
Still no afro.
Okay.
Yeah, this is more for the Coyote listener.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
and then
it is.
Also,
don't tell us
the
what.
Best holiday, and then also, holiday of the year is coming up in just a few short days. It's National Talk Like a Pirate Day coming up.
Yeah, that of course.
No, that's the most ridiculous thing. No,
yes, of course we're going to talk like pirates.
No, we're not going to.
I'm going to dress up like one.
I banned that years ago because it got so annoying. You and Baxter wouldn't shut up talking like a pirate the whole show.
Listen, it's not stupid.
Yeah, it is.
All right? It is not stupid. It's a celebrated national day.
Why don't you try it on your show and then give us some feedback?
Yeah, tell us what happened.
You could be the guinea pig. You could try these things out.
That's good.
I'm going to, and it's going to be amazing.
What'd you do last night on your show? Because I tuned in, and there was like a 9-minute Led Zeppelin song, and I tuned out.
Okay, first of all, we don't have any 9-minute Led Zeppelin songs, and secondly, I did something. I'm doing a thing over the next 2 days. I'm taking my top 10 albums of the 80s. Tonight we're going to do the top 10 albums of the 90s, and tomorrow we'll do the top 10 albums of the early 2000s.
Of the aughts?
But hold on. Who's that stick lady? This lady came on your show, and I'm going, wait, what is this?
Stick lady. Oh, so we just have a feature we do at like 7:10.
It's very confusing. I'd get her off. It's confusing. I was confused. I'm like, did they already replace Buck? Is Buck gone already?
Hey guys, I'm gonna go grab my coffee's out. I'm gonna go grab another coffee.
No,
I'm gonna go.
No, Steve-O, don't leave.
This is really boring.
You can leave. It's cool.
Wow, Steve-O.
He feels left out because we have so much history. It's like a third wheel.
No, this is just really bad.
No, it's not.
So Steve-O, inside Dex. Listen, Steve-O.
Yeah.
So are you still coming in tonight for the
top 10 90s? I already got them. Of course, I already got all 10.
Okay.
You said it, and I already have it. Like
all right.
Top 10 afros.
And Steve-O, we're still good for Friday as well.
Yeah, Friday happening. So of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Good one, guys. You got me.
What do you mean, good one?
You
what
got
are you
me.
talking about?
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen.
Hey, how often have I talked about my favorite albums of all time? And how many of those fit within the 90s?
All right.
Like I immediately already had 10.
You know what? If it happens, it happens. I doubt it.
Never mind.
It's not going to happen.
That's my number one.
What
Sorry, I just blew it.
Dex, what are you talking about?
Steve was not going in.
Well, why are you making a thing about this?
I'm
Dex?
not making a
It's not
thing.
thing.
I just, I don't like to be lied to. I don't like to be lied to, okay?
Yeah, okay.
You're making it a thing, Dex. Come on, don't make it a thing. Please.
You're making it a thing.
Whew.
But tell that stick lady to get off your show. It's ridiculous.
I'm working on it. Listen, I just got here. I can't change everything overnight.
Are you kidding? Yes, you can. It's your show.
That's true.
Give me a break. It's your show. Take command. Be the captain of the ship.
I am the captain of the ship.
Well, you know what? I was the captain of the ship for so long. You don't know how to do it anymore, and I'm trying to help you.
If you listen to my full show, you'll understand I am the captain of my ship, and it is sailing.
I haven't heard it yet.
My friend.
I haven't heard it yet.
Christopher Cross, play that. Sailing. It's going to be a big hit. See?
You know what? Just sing the songs instead of playing them. You'll
true.
get more ratings. The
probably
ratings will just skyrocket.
Yep. 90s. There you go.
So I have an idea for a bit, and I wanted to run it by you guys.
Yes, go ahead.
But what if we steal it?
But you can steal it. That's fine.
Here's the thing. It's going to be a bit I already came up with.
We don't really share audiences. That's the thing.
Yeah, Afro. Go ahead. What's your bid idea? We got a lot going on. What's your bid idea? We got a busy show.
So I have this idea. I want to take songs that are, let's just call them provocative. And I want to get like a grumpy sounding old Englishman to read the song lyrics, like in sonnet form. What do you think? Does it have legs? Legs? Like the ZZ Top song, Legs.
Right, got it.
Yeah. You know, just try it. Experiment.
You never know.
No, you can't.
No, I'm going to.
I'm not going to allow it. You're going to have to talk to my attorney first.
Okay.
Have your attorney call my attorney.
Okay, we got to go. We got a busy show, Buck. We got to go.
What do you mean? Come on. I want to check in. Miss you guys.
Oh,
I miss you, buddy.
Steve-O's going to call into your show tonight and talk about afros.
Call in. No, I'm going to be in
No,
studio.
he's not calling in. He's coming in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will be there.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to be tuning in. I can't wait. I'm going to be recording. I'm going to air check you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Good. Yeah, and, do me a favor. Next time you try to record one of my breaks, actually, do it properly so it doesn't sound like garbage.
Oh, really?
Jumbo.
Maybe you should learn how to do a proper break where the music isn't drowning out your voice.
Okay, it doesn't do that first and
Yes,
foremost.
it does.
Dex, is this like when you have a weird person in the back of your Uber car and you don't know how to get him out of your car? Because I'm really just, I don't know why this is happening still. Just
Are you saying I'm a weird person, Steve-O?
No, I'm just saying. I
that's
think
basically what he said.
I think it's Dex.
He said that it's
Buddy,
a weirdo
not
that
you.
won't leave.
It's not you.
That's basically what he said.
Dex, you're being the weird Uber driver right now.
I am not.
I'm trying to tell you about my vacation that I'm going on, and you're telling me how stupid it is, and I should go back to Butte, Montana.
I'm trying to be real with you, bro. I'm trying to be real. I'm trying to help you. I have a lot of years of experience in radio.
Oh, and I guess I don't.
I don't know.
You guys owe me $50, 25 each for this counseling session.
You've done nothing to counsel us.
Yeah, welcome
Absolutely
to counseling. I'm just going to sit here and let you guys hash it out.
You know what? You've been playing your stupid video games, so you know what? Just be happy that you get to play your app game.
I'm pretty stoked, actually, because I needed to finish this.
Yes.
When can I come in and do the show with you guys?
You know it's an open invitation.
Hey, listen, since he's not going to ask you, in 2 weeks I'm leaving for Brooklyn. I'll be gone for a week, and he needs a co-host for like a whole week.
You know what? Don't listen to Steve-O.
I'm gone the 3rd through the 9th.
I already got guest booked. I'm sorry. I'll schedule you in. I'll figure it out. I'll let you know.
You'll pencil me in, huh?
Listen, we got a busy show. We got a lot to do, and now I have to move things. To move things around.
Today?
We got so much going on.
Is there anything I can come in and do with you guys?
Yeah, we're going to talk about Arby's. They're doing tattoos. We got to get to that.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy story we got to talk about.
I'm sorry. Is that real?
Yeah, it's a real story,
okay.
man.
I don't even know.
It's a real story.
Okay.
We got to talk about this new service where you can hire an uncle to discipline your kid that's a bully.
You should come in for that because you are Uncle Buck.
That's true.
So therefore,
I am Uncle Buck.
It would make sense.
Did you guys do the story about the rich people hiring nannies for themselves?
Dude, we did that yesterday. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Excuse me, can you come here and wipe my mouth, please? Jeez.
Gosh.
Are you going to steal that? Because that was our idea.
Can you tuck me in?
I mean, who doesn't like to be tucked in? I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, you want to be tucked in every night?
Oh, hey, Dex, here's a great business idea for you. You guys can totally use this. I bet you can make a lot of money. You could start a turn-down service at home where you go to people's houses. On your phone.
That's a good idea. I like that.
Please continue to hold. You charge them like $5.
I don't know. $5 seems a little steep.
$4.99. You call it $4.99, not $5. People would be more apt to spend because it's $4.99 is up.
You know, you're right.
Marketing 101.
What about $4.73?
Marketing 101.
$4.73?
You know I'm a marketing genius. I'm a marketing genius. Listen to me.
You're all right. You're all right.
Turn down service. Think about it.
Turn down what?
Turn down service.
Hello, caller. Hello. Buck. We seem to have gotten cut
That
off.
was by far the best part of that punishment you called a break.
It's, you know, you blame me. You guys are blaming me. That was all Buck, all right? What am I supposed to do?
What are you talking about? I love
Supposed to kick
Buck.
him out of the car?
No, I'm
Am I supposed to
joining
kick
him
him
for
out?
the top 10 albums of the 90s.
Do a list of the top afros. What? Get out of here.
David Crowder. That's like the one we got on the live line. Everybody's like, David Crowder. In the 90s? Thing was crazy. I'm like, that's literally the only guy I could think of.
Oh man, it's so much to do. Now I don't even know if I have time to talk about Arby's and their tattoos now.
I am very interested in this as soon as I'm done with my fights. Tell me about this.
You know, people, I just don't know what to do with my life anymore.
Sorry.
All right.
They have the meats.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You want an Arby's tattoo?
No, never. Ever.
Oh, really?
Ever.
You know
So
why?
here's something interesting.
Why wouldn't you want one?
Well, if I'm being honest, I'd never had it until I met Chrissy. I don't know why. I wasn't a roast beef guy, and I'd never cared. So it's like I think maybe when I was younger, I tried it. I couldn't remember. I still am not like, her grandfather loved that place. And so randomly it'd be like, we're going to Arby's. And I'm like, Arby's?
Yeah, it's expensive.
It's weird.
Right?
Like it's just a bunch of roast beef.
Oh, they have the
But
meats.
I mean, you guys know I'm odd about Chick-fil-A as well. Like, I'm just always odd about places where it's like, here you go, it's a chicken sandwich. What's in it? Chicken. You know, I'm like,
Chicken.
okay. Here's a roast beef sandwich. It's a lot of roast beef. Like, there's no like flavor to it. So I'm like, pass. So I've literally never really cared about Arby's.
Well, maybe you'll care now because
Okay.
Arby's just announced they're going to be giving people free Arby's tattoos on Saturday.
I'm sorry.
Now these
What?
these aren't temporary tattoos. These are real tattoos. Here's the catch. They're only doing it at a tattoo shop in Long Beach, California.
Okay.
Although I suppose if it's a big hit, they might do it in other cities too. Is this like the deer meat promotion that they did? Remember that? They did that last year where they one
At
day.
like one random Arby's in
you can
Montana.
get deer meat. People can choose from 15 different Arby's designs, including things like an eagle behind a pack of curly fries, an open packet of Arby's sauce. Let's look at these. Let's look at these.
Oh my gosh, these are so dumb.
They're like Ed Hardy tattoos, but with roast beef sandwiches and curly fries. These aren't that dumb.
Oh my gosh, they literally have a "We Have the Meats" tattoo.
I honestly would take the eagle and curly fries tattoo. I think I would. That'd be my neck tattoo.
Oh man,
these are great. Beef
this
and
is
ched,
so stupid.
Beef and ched later. I don't know. I kind of like them.
These are so bad.
I can see a lot of people like it. It's a free tattoo. Yeah. So the designs were created by a legit tattoo artist. And if you're wondering if you get one of these tattoos,
Yeah, that's the catch. Like, that's what I want to know. It's like a free Arby's tattoo.
Life.
So you're a walking billboard. So they give you all of the free food, and then maybe to you it's worth it because you're weird and don't care about your body.
No, you don't get anything special. You get a free tattoo. It's just
That's
Arby's,
literally it.
Arby's tattoo.
There's
Book
no
your
other
flight, man.
catch
Book
or
your
no
flight.
anything.
Book your flight.
You just get a free tattoo.
You get a free tattoo.
And
an
nothing
Arby's
else.
tattoo.
Nothing else comes
That's
of it.
That's it, man. It's a free Arby's tattoo.
I have a friend.
You have a friend?
Hesh. He's got.
Oh, he would get one of those.
Oh yeah.
He's got the dumbest tattoos ever.
B-dubs. He's got like all these random logos.
Yeah, some people just like to get weird things like that.
Yeah. So I could see him like getting one, but I could only see him getting one if you got like free Arby's for it or something. You're literally you're not getting anything. It's not even a promotion. It's just Please advertise us.
Pretty much. Yeah. I really like that eagle curly fry one.
Okay.
That's a great tattoo. Excuse me.
Even
the
before
Arby's
you
sauce.
even said it, Thebes totally said he would get a tattoo of curly fries. And then the very first one you mentioned was curly fries.
Yeah. You got the hot sauce packet, the Arby's sauce. I like the horsey sauce.
The what?
The horsey
See,
sauce.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Horseradish sauce?
No.
You don't like the horseradish sauce?
Mark says, let's all go there. We could get a sandwich in Hep C.
This is worth every penny.
Yeah.
It's free. It's free.
Long Beach.
Yeah, let's go, man. Long Beach.
Of all places.
I'm wondering, though, if it's going to be a line of people. Do you think there'll be a line of people trying to get in?
Okay. If there was a place that was offering like free food for a year if you tattoo yourself.
See, I wouldn't even do that.
I know, but I'm saying then I could see a line. This is literally hoping people will just show up to get a tattoo because they love a sandwich place?
Yeah, but honestly, these tattoos aren't terrible tattoos.
Well,
they're actually pretty good. They're pretty good tattoos. So I can see why people would want to get them.
Well, they're just old school, like
Ed Hardy.
Ed
type.
Hardy, yeah. Yeah.
Definitely the old school tattoo. I don't know.
Somebody says Domino's actually did the same thing in Russia. Free pizza for life.
Oh, wow.
They actually had to shut it down because so many people showed up.
Yeah,
now,
see?
that's different. Domino's is offering free pizza for life if you tattoo Domino's on you. I get annoyed in a heartbeat, bro.
Yeah, but what does free pizza for life really mean? It's like the Chick-fil-A promotion that
I
they
know,
put
right?
out, where it's like you get one chicken sandwich a month or something for life or a week. It's something crazy like that.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Arby's stands for Arby's?
Come on, dude.
No. Guys.
Roast beef.
I'm not even joking. A member of the Starmy just texted that in, and my mind is actually blown.
Seriously, you didn't know that?
I have never known that.
Yeah, roast beef. That's why
Arby's.
it's all about the meats.
But it's spelled Arby's, so I never knew.
Maybe RB, like just those two letters were taken or something. Mind blown, huh? Arby's.
I am a 40-year-old man and never knew that's why it's called Arby's.
Unbelievable. I actually just found out last year. I was in the same boat. I was like, what? That's crazy. Every time I've gone to Arby's, though, nobody's ever there. Right?
Yeah.
Compared to other fast food restaurants, there's usually lines of people in the drive-thru. Next time you drive by an Arby's,
just look. How many, yeah.
Nobody's there.
Maybe that's why they're trying to get people to get tattoos.
Nobody's there.
I don't know.
I really want a roast beef sandwich right now.
Somebody said, good morning, guys. Just want to say thank you for the birthday shout out this morning. My daughter Lillian called in for a little brother, Isaiah. He heard the Chuck E. Cheese song and lost his mind in the backseat. Thanks again. Best morning show ever.
See, the kids don't even listen. All they care about is Chuck E. Cheese.
Somebody says, what's worse, after you get a tattoo, you can't afford to eat there, so it's like getting a BMW tattoo, but you drive a Camry.
Oh, yeah, everybody.
This is the dumbest, worst promotion.
All right.
Listen, guys.
I think it's actually kind of cool.
This weekend only, we're doing a free Morning Invasion tattoo, and if you get one, you get to listen to the morning show for free for life.
It's a great promotion.
It's a great promotion, guys.
Well, as long as the tattoos look cool, man. Is it a free tattoo?
It's of our faces.
Is it a free tattoo?
Yeah.
I'm in.
In a spaceship.
I'm in.
Like bobblehead style.
I want your face on my neck.
Oh. There you go. You're going to be first in line for that free Morning Invasion listening party for the rest of your life. You get to listen to it for free every day.
Speaking of parties, we want to throw a party with you guys.
Good seg.
Right? We're going to be doing a party at Village Pizza if we can get 5,000 downloads on the app, and we're almost there.
We are so close to 5,000. So what we need you to do, get over to the App Store, download the free Star 88 FM app. Once we hit 5,000, we are throwing a giant pizza party.
Wrong.
Actually, that's right, ma'am.
Wrong.
You know what? You're wrong.
Wrong.
Gosh, just tune her out. Just tune her out. Just tune her out. Village Pizza West Side. It's going to be amazing.
Wrong.
Oh, we just got to get to 5,000.
Are we at 5,000?
So close.
Are we at 5,000 yet?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Okay, well, we're really close.
Download it, guys. Star 88 App Store. Do it now. Live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios. We'll be right back.
This is a fresh thought. Listen up to Levi Lusko.
In the year King Uzziah died, look what Isaiah says now. The follow-up here. I saw the Lord. I saw the Lord. It was when King Uzziah died that I saw the Lord. We have to explore the connection here because there's something in this. And the connection that we need to explore is the connection between tribulation and revelation. There's, I believe, listen to me, a connection between tribulation, that's hard times that you face, difficult things that you go through, is connected to the revelation. Would he have ever seen this encounter of God as he did on this day if it weren't first walking through something painful and through something difficult and through something hard? It was when King Uzziah died, he says, and there was an empty throne that my eyes were lifted up and I saw there's a throne in heaven.
For more fresh thoughts, go to LeviLusko.com. Here's a solar flare from C.S. Lewis. A man who is eating or preparing to go to sleep in humility, thankfulness, and temperance is, by Christian standards, in an infinitely higher state than one who is listening to Bach or reading Plato in a state of pride. You're on Star 88.
Chosen at that time, I hit the bottom and it hurt a little bit. Funny how being down can make you look up, but now I'm better for it. All I could see in the moment was my heart, and how I felt ripped open. I'll admit I found you down low in the brokenness, and now I'm better for it. I count it all as joy, even when I'm in the flight, 'cause I know you always give me grace when I need it. Hindsight 2020, now I see that you let me be where I've been, so I can be all that I am. You give me faith to believe that when it hurts, there's a real good reason. You let me be where I've been, so I can be all that I am. Ready for it? Yeah, I used to think pain was a consequence, but now I kinda think it might be the perfect gift you use to get me straight to you, and I'm better for it. I count it all as joy, even when I'm in the flight, 'cause I know you always give me grace when I need it. Hindsight 2020, now I see that you let me be where I've been, so I can be all that I am. Give me faith to believe that when it hurts, there's a real good reason. You let me be where I've been, so I can be all that I am. Ready for it? Down low, down and broken, I found you and I'm better for it. Down low, down and broken, I found you and I'm better for it. I'm better 'cause I'll never have to be the way I would be without you leading me where you want me. I'm better 'cause I'll never have to be the way I would be without you leading me where you want me. Give me hindsight 2020, now I see that you let me be where I've been, so I can be all that I am. Give me faith to believe that when it hurts, there's a real good reason. You let me be where I've been, so I can be all that I am. Ready for it? Down low, down and broken, I found you and I'm better for it. Down low, down and broken, I found you and I'm better for it. Down low, down and broken, I found you and I'm better for it. Down low, down and broken, I found you and I'm better for it.
Here's Here's Chris Hodges with a challenge to live a reproducing spiritual life.
You know, we sing songs. I want to be more like Jesus. Oh, I just want to be like Jesus. Well, if you really want to be like Jesus, let me tell you what Jesus' life was like. His public ministry wasn't that effective. In fact, the Bible says more times than not that when he taught, the crowd went away confused at what he was talking about.
No clue.
No clue. So the disciples pulled him off to the side and said, what did that mean? What in the world are you talking about? And the Bible says, not the crowd, but to the disciples only did he explain the parable. And he would teach them, and he sat down with them. So he had public ministry. It's important just to touch everybody to do it. But the real crux of his ministry was those 12 disciples. He gave his life to pour his life into those men. And every one of us are a direct result of how those men touch other men who taught other men. Wouldn't you love to know, like, which one you're a descendant of? I mean, I actually thought that one day. I wonder which disciple talked to somebody and finally got to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's Chris Hodges and a Star 88 PowerPoint.
Accusations involving Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. Tonight, his accuser now ready to go public, ready to testify. And now Judge Kavanaugh says he will testify too, both in front of the American people
The remnants of Florence have spawned a deadly tornado just outside of Richmond, Virginia.
Michael Phelps opens up about his struggles with depression.
It's not something that's going to go away. It's something that makes me who I am.
The Border Patrol agent accused of being a serial killer in South Texas. Authorities now saying Juan David Ortiz has confessed to murdering 4 people.
Camel chaos at the circus. A stunned crowd watching helplessly as something spooked the animal and it started bucking children off its back.
President Trump taking the unprecedented step of declassifying documents having to do with the Russia investigation from people he believes are biased against him.
A massive 7-alarm inferno that's been labeled suspicious broke out in a mall parking garage in New York.
Coca-Cola may be looking into a new ingredient, cannabis-infused drinks.
The Emmy for Outstanding Drama Series goes to Game of Thrones.
Good morning. Good morning. And good morning to you. And to you over there. Hello. Hi. How are you? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. It's my friend Steve-O.
Yo.
Yo, dog.
What's going on, man?
Just chilling.
Yeah, just chilling?
Thinking about taking a trip to Long Beach.
Which tattoo you going to get, bro?
That one right there.
Yeah, the skull with the Pharrell hat. Pharrell hat.
With the Pharrell hat. This is really dumb, man.
I don't think it's dumb. I think it's pretty cool.
Hey, by the way, if you missed our break, we're talking about Arby's giving away free tattoos just to basically get branding on themselves. And for Arby's to get branding out there. And somebody said, Arby's, bro, roast beef, eh? That's actually false.
Wow, man, really?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me play this.
This is fake news.
You are fake news. Sir, go ahead. Can you state?
News so fake, it's probably true.
And go!
I am 40 years old, and I have to admit I was duped by fake news. Somebody said Arby's because roast beef, thus the Arby's.
Yeah,
I
totally bought into it.
That. Arby's makes sense. Well, they got it half right. It is based on RB, however, not because of roast beef. Yeah. Boardman, Ohio, July 23rd, 1964. Forrest and Leroy Raffle owned a restaurant equipment business, and they were like, I got an idea.
Ooh, I like this.
We're going to make fast food.
It's like us and our sauna.
But think of this. It's food that isn't hamburgers, because at that time, fast food was really a hamburger-driven industry.
Ooh.
The brothers wanted to call their restaurants Big Tex. But that name was actually already used by an Akron business.
Huh.
Yeah. Akron, Ohio. Who knew? Instead, they chose the name Arby's, based on RB, the initials of the Raffle Brothers. Therefore, Arby's is short for Raffle Brothers.
So it really has nothing to do with roast beef?
Forrest
of the
and
R&B?
Leroy Raffle.
Huh. It's
has
just
nothing to do with
just
roast
happens
beef.
to be?
Yeah.
Just a coincidence?
Well, initially they actually served only roast beef sandwiches, potato chips, and soft drinks.
Oh.
So there you go.
All right. I mean, they cornered the roast beef market. Sure.
If you're wondering if Arby's has always been stupid expensive, yes.
Has it really?
Yeah, actually, at the time, back in the 60s, they didn't want to appeal to
the peasants?
McDonald's peasants.
Oh, my gosh. Seriously?
I'm not even being funny. They specifically created their interior design more luxurious in appearance than a typical fast food sandwich stand for the day because they wanted that higher end clientele.
All right.
At a time when McDonald's was charging 15 cents for a hamburger, they were offering roast beef sandwiches for 69 cents.
Oh my gosh. That's quite a jump back in the day.
That's like 4 McDonald's hamburgers for the price of 1 Arby's roast beef sandwich. But they were wanting to attract a different clientele.
I wonder.
Isn't that weird?
I don't get how they've stayed in business, though.
I have no idea.
Because almost every time I've gone there, there's just hardly anybody there.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe at the time it was a different era, obviously. We're talking about the 60s.
Maybe it was
and if
packed
you're
back then.
offering a good product, people are willing to pay for that.
Yeah,
I think
that's true.
sometimes, on the flip side, people sell themselves short and just give stuff away when they have something so amazing. Like, say, this morning show.
Oh, okay.
Top Shelf.
No,
On a non-com
like
station.
It's going to be like our
up to
sweet new
listener
YouTube
support.
show.
Are we selling ourselves short? Should we be charging 69 cents for a roast beef sandwich rather than the 15 we're getting for this hamburger?
Yes.
Saying.
That's true.
Who is our clientele?
Who is it? No, it's 5-year-olds and middle-aged women.
Okay. That's actually really interesting. I never knew any of this.
Yeah, I want to hear more of that story. I wonder if there's a documentary out there or something.
I'm sure there's going to be if there isn't one.
What was the founder with Keaton, Michael Keaton? You still haven't seen that, huh? About the founder of McDonald's?
I have not.
Oh man, it's a really good movie.
Yeah.
But wow, he was kind of a terrible person. Terrible, but also brilliant when it came to marketing and business. But the way he went around making it successful was
Shady.
like, oh, yeah.
Somebody said my mother always told me when I was little, Arby's stood for America's Roast Beef. Yes, sir. Okay.
That's hilarious.
They're like, also, we couldn't listen to KISS because it stood for
Knights in Satan's Service. Or Kids in Service of Satan is what I heard.
Really?
Growing up. Kids in Service of Satan.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy how we all make this stuff up?
Yeah.
So ridiculous. Yeah. We should start like a rumor about TMI. What does TMI stand for? It's not the morning invasion.
Not the morning invasion?
No.
And it's not too much information?
Nope.
Even though we do both of those things? Our show is actually called The Morning Invasion and we give too much information regularly? Total maniacs in appropriation.
Yes, I love that.
I don't think that's a word.
Total mayhem.
In action.
We need an A, though.
No, it's like one word. In action.
In action?
In action.
Okay.
Yeah. In action,
Total mayhem.
Lack of action, where some is expected or appropriate. So you think it's total mayhem, but it's total mayhem in action. So it's actually not total mayhem. Huh?
I think we should just change our name. We should change the name.
Okay. In fact, inaction is like the opposite. It's the absence of action. It's idleness. So total mayhem in action.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know if we can do much with that.
Kevin says, I always thought TMI stood for turning men insane.
Oh, that's it.
That's what we do.
Guys, throw it out there.
Okay,
throw it out there. Let's get it going.
It's not what it stands for.
These guys aren't Christians. They're there to turn men insane.
Oh, gosh. Actually, that sounds about right. That's what it would be.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we got to talk to Sam about it. We'll get it going on Friday at the Southern Baptist Convention.
That's good. Yeah. Just waiting on the Starmie. I know you guys can have some stuff. Come on. I'm not moving on until we get a couple
we're
more.
moving on.
No.
Somebody says the mess intentional. Okay.
Britt says the Mormon information or informants. The Mormon informants.
I knew it. I knew it.
Undercover Mormons. That's what we are.
Transactions on medical imaging. What? Now you're just getting lazy. Now you're just getting lazy. Two maniacs, interestingly. Thank you, Sam Swan. He just sent that one in.
That's good. That's good.
None of these are far off, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we should just change our name.
Okay. Trans-Mars injections.
Okay.
Tiny-minded individuals. Thanks, curmudgeon.
All right. All right.
Somebody else said Terrific Minds Incorporated. Thank you.
I like that. Kind of like Kids
one
Incorporated.
Way better.
Mm-hmm. Kids Incorporated. K-I-D-S. Whoa, looks like we made it. The Kids in. That was my favorite show. Disney Channel, bro. All right, let's move on.
Thank you.
New service. New service, guys. What? Okay, let me just throw out this idea. I'm not going to tell you where this service is at.
This is so odd.
Could be in America, could be in Australia, could be in North Korea. I'm not going to tell you. All right?
Because we don't want people using the service?
No, I just don't want to. I just want to throw it out there first.
I like it.
Okay. This service lets parents hire intimidating uncles to help protect their kids from bullies. Stay with me. It's called the Uncle Service. Parents can hire intimidating dudes to pose as uncles for their kids to help protect them from bullies. And there are 3 packages you can choose from. Okay? Number 1, the evidence package, where a fake uncle secretly films the kid getting bullied, then turns over those tapes to the school and tells them they'd better do something about it or he'll go to the school board. That'll cost you about $350 a day. Okay? The uncle package, where the guy walks the kid to and from school and gives a, quote, stern warning to his bullies. That's going to cost you about $100 more, $440. And the third package you can choose from, the chaperone package, where the fake uncle goes to wherever the bully's parents work, confronts them, and protests in front of their bully, yelling, "A parent of a bully works here!" That costs about, over $1,700 for 4 visits. What do you think?
I'm like speechless reading this
What
article.
package do you want?
This is real.
I know Brody's been having a tough time. What package do you guys want? What package? 1, 2, or 3?
Yeah, none.
None?
None. Gonna
You're
go
not
with
into
that.
this?
Sam Swan chimed in and said that already exists. It's called the Mafia.
Yeah,
this
right?
is crazy.
All right, well, here's the deal. It's a service that's being offered in South Korea.
And there it is. And there it is.
Yep.
It's a growing business, though. Reading about this, according to this report, it's actually thriving in South Korea.
Yeah, it actually, I think it's a great service, guys.
No,
I'm not even joking.
Stop it.
Why is it bad? Why is this bad? You're not harming a child. You're not harming a child. You're protecting a child.
Why can't...
You're protecting a child.
If it's so bad in school that you feel the need to hire somebody to walk your kid to school and intimidate the bully, why couldn't you as the parent just do that yourself? Like, why couldn't you walk your kid to school and go, well, let's talk? This is yet another form of not having to communicate. Like, just parents just relinquishing control and going, I'm going to hire some really big, menacing-looking guy to protect my kid. It's like all the parents that drop their kid off at youth once a week and don't ever speak life into them or minister to them throughout the week and expect them to come out on top as solid Christian children.
What if this service basically takes, like, they have the insurance to where the parents don't have to worry about it if something bad happens? All the responsibility falls on the person that's taking your kid to school to confront the bullies. What if that's the case? Because I think a lot of times, I thought about this before. What would I do as a parent if I found out one of my kids was getting bullied? Or I did have this happen with my daughter when she was in middle school. There was a kid that said something so awful to my daughter. I wanted to find that kid and murder him, basically, because of what he said.
Right.
But it was like, I can't do that.
Well,
Of course.
I can't kill someone.
Well, even confronting the kid.
Why not? Why not take it to the school and say, hey, I want my parents to sit down.
Exactly, that's what we did.
We are going to sit down with their parents and we're going to talk about what
Guess
this
what
kid
happened?
said.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. That was the problem.
Yeah.
This kid was just this rich little brat whose parents weren't involved in his life, and he was bullying Jaden because he liked her, but it was inappropriate things that he was saying to my daughter.
Yeah.
And if I was to confront the kid, then I'm liable. Then I'm in the wrong, or I could be.
So you're going to hire someone. To me,
Sure.
this is way worse. You're going to hire somebody to be intimidated and go to the school and say those horrible things you're not allowed to say.
Mhm.
And then in turn, you're still going to get, you hired someone to bully my kid? Are you kidding me?
They don't know that.
Oh, man.
They don't know that.
I know we always take opposite sides, but.
No, man. I think this is a great service.
You sound terrible right now.
No way, man. Hey, if I'm not liable.
Although I will say most people are saying, sign me up. I'd be an uncle in a heartbeat.
You'd be the uncle?
That's what people totally. No, that's what people are saying. I'm just reading Liveline comments now going, wow.
Yeah. Not that they agree with the service, but they would, okay, hire me. I'll be the bully.
Somebody else said, I wonder if they do gift cards.
505-338-3700. This isn't offered in America. Probably won't because, this is...
Legality issues.
Yeah. People are very Sue happy. We're very litigious here.
Robbie says I'd save myself the $1,700 and do it myself. Just in ant form. Show up to the school, surprise them with pizza for all of the friends, and the bully gets nothing.
You get nothing.
And once the bully stops being a jerk, he can get half a slice next time. That's funny. This is crazy. This is real.
Yep. It's a new service lets parents hire intimidating uncles to help protect their kids from bullies.
It's part of life. Man, it's hard. We've all been bullied in some form or another. And to me, it's like, it's part of it. Problem-solving skills. Like, you got to learn to deal with it. Because in life, I'm a grown-up, and there are still, quote-unquote, bullies in my life.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying, but at the same time, there is so many different types of bullies. I mean, there's the extreme bully that can take it to next-level stuff, or it could be the bully that I dealt with that made fun of the clothes I was wearing and tried to just put me down in front of everybody.
Somebody says I'll never get it because I have sons. Because your daughter was being bullied.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I'm like, nah, still a parent.
Yeah.
Still very aggravating to learn that my sweet
even if
child,
my son got the same treatment that my daughter did, I mean, it feels like, I don't know. I guess it would still feel the same.
I wouldn't give different advice to, like, when my niece was dealing with that at school. You don't give different advice to the niece that I do to my own son.
That's true.
Same thing. You stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Period. The end.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning. So their advice is to solve bullying with bullying.
Right.
Well, let's really look at that.
Okay.
It's not, but no. It's not really bullying. That's not really what it is.
Where do you draw the line? So if a kid gets murdered, I could go murder.
Hold on. Back it up.
Wow.
Back it up.
You
If
took
somebody
it
gets
next
raped,
level.
I could rape them
Hey,
too.
That's
sir.
like 17 levels
Yeah.
ahead.
Why'd you take it there? In
Like-
this article, it says nothing about bullying the other kid. This is somebody who will walk your kid to school
and give a warning.
Give a warning to these bullies saying, "Hey, back it up."
Yeah, leave this kid alone.
Which
Well, what
who
about
knows?
the package that they're going to the parents' work and yelling and protesting? That sounds like bullying to me.
You think that sounds like bullying to you?
Maybe.
That's drawing a pretty harsh line because you're getting the other person in trouble at their work.
It's a protest, sir. Okay,
That's true. I mean, maybe. We don't know.
Eh.
Sure. Thank you for calling.
People, you know what? Bullies should be
Eye for
bullies
eye.
should be called out, and parents of bullies should be called out as well.
Okay, there we go.
That's where I'm at.
Okay,
that's where I'm at, guys.
Yeah.
You know, and I like number one. I think I'd go with package number one, where you hire a guy to film.
I hate all of this.
Your kid getting bullied, and
Just
then turn
parent,
the
bro.
tapes over to the school.
Parent. Be a freaking parent for once.
People don't know how to.
It's unreal.
People
to
are
me.
busy, man. They got lives.
Doesn't matter. Busy.
You know, I work over 40 hours a week now, man. Think I got time for that?
You have to. Guess what?
Don't have time.
Yeah,
I
you're
need to hire
dad.
somebody.
Oh gosh.
Need to hire. I want package number one. You know what? I want all three packages. Sign me up. Again, it's in South Korea, not America.
Yeah, it's not in America.
Probably will never happen here.
Somebody says, "No way, bro. Fight fire with fire."
Fight fire with fire. Yeah.
Somebody says, but why does this have to be part of life? Because I mentioned the fact that bullying is just a part of life. Like, why can't people just stop being jerks?
That'll never
Sin
happen.
nature.
Yeah.
We all have it within us in different ways. We all fall short.
Yeah.
It goes back to pride. It's sin. It's stupid.
Heck,
like
a lot
you
of times.
said, a boy was bullying your daughter because he was interested in her, because
Right.
he liked her and he didn't know what to do because
Middle
he's
school.
an idiot kid.
Well, that's the thing. I honestly think sometimes a lot of bullies don't even realize they're being bullies.
Right.
You know, a lot of my friends growing up, I think it was just one of those things they didn't even realize until I called them out on it. You know?
Right, because they themselves, maybe they themselves are being bullied at home. Again, bringing it back to the parents. And so they're responding in kind the way that their parents respond to them.
That's right,
saying
man.
hateful things, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they think they're being funny. I got bullied. Okay. Well,
Who's that?
No one's asking her.
Coming up, Tam just joined us.
She did just join us. She put her headphones on. She's taking the mic. Oh, gosh.
I have something to tell you.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, she always has something to say, everybody.
I'll tell you when we come back.
All right. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
All right.
Just had a carne burrito.
Oh, did you bring us some burritos?
Did you bring us breakfast? 'Cause
There's
we
still
haven't
some
eaten.
there if you want to take a quick break and maybe go grab one.
Oh! Can't wait.
I love
Live
you.
from the Dream Style Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Hang out. We'll be right back.
When we gather around the name of Jesus, everything changes. So come lift up the name of Jesus with us at Passion Worship Nights. Hosted by Passion and Louis Giglio with Travis Green, plus Levi Lusko and Trip Lee. Friday night, October the 5th. A powerful night of worship at Calvary Church, Albuquerque. Passion Worship Nights. A night for all ages. Friday night, October the 5th. Join Passion with Louis Giglio, Travis Green, Levi Lusko, and Trip Lee as we come together to lift up the name of Jesus. Tickets and information are at passionmusic.com. Produced by Fill the Gap Concerts.
A Star 88 Supernova. Here's Rick Warren.
God says, I want you to live a life of significance, a purpose-driven life, a life of meaning. And how do you do that? By applying yourself to do good deeds and helping others who have urgent needs. He takes small steps. Isaiah 1, learn to do good, work for justice, help the down and out, stand up for the homeless, go to bat for the defenseless. Now, every one of those things you can do right here. You see, God's vision for your life is both global and local. You need bifocal vision. And when we talk about God's vision for your life in the peace plan, it's not just something way over there in another country. It's something right here. It's not about location. It's about dedication.
Catch Rick Warren's Daily Hope on KAKT 1071 weekdays at 7:30 a.m. This is KLYT Albuquerque, Santa Fe, rebroadcast on KKCJ Cannon Air Force Base, KPKJ Mintmore, K201CC Las Cruces, K203EZ Alamogordo, K207CQ Gallup, K211CW Hobbs, K212EH Silver City, K214DE Antonito, K218AK Artesia, K250AB Roswell, K293AO Alamosa, K228DQ Portales, in the free app for iOS and Android, and online at star88.fm.
losing track.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O on Star 88.
Good morning, everybody. Hey.
Good morning.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, hey, hey,
Good morning.
hey,
Good morning.
hey, 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 hey,
Good morning.
hey,
Good
hey.
morning. Good
Well, I was
morning.
getting water, but go ahead.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Good
You're
morning.
missing this. Put your headphones on. There it is. Boom. Do your part. I'm going to do my part, Dex. Ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Here we go, everybody.
It's rare that I get
But let's go down.
Wrong.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh my
hey.
gosh.
Hey guys,
I'm so happy I
my
warmed up.
father-in-law just texted me. I need to go pick up Brody. I gotta go.
What?
See you later, bro.
What?
He just wants to play his game.
What?
He's been addicted to his game. Can I just say, I want to put him
no.
on blast because he's been playing the game all
What?
morning long.
Which
like during
game?
the show, his stupid app game. The
Whoa,
entire
I
show
thought
he's
you were
been
gonna
playing.
throw
I
out
think
some
his
language.
alliance is mad at him or something because he's been playing it nonstop all morning.
Oh
I
my
don't
gosh, he's
appreciate it.
addicted to games.
He's addicted to games. He
What's
doesn't
his
want it.
deal? Oh,
I don't
hey,
know.
what's up?
What's your deal, bro? Why are you
I
playing
can
more of
hear
your
you
game?
guys
Is
in the
your
other room.
is your alliance mad at you?
Yeah, that's it.
Why are you addicted?
I'm not addicted.
Why are you addicted, man?
Look at me and
It's
tell me you're not.
a stupid app game.
Whoa.
Okay?
Why are you playing it more
It's
than?
a great app. I can't wait to be with the developers in 2 short weeks at New York Comic Con.
Yeah, is that why you're practicing?
I'm there every
you've
year.
been practicing.
That might be part of it.
Okay.
Every year there's a competition and I always hang
Oh,
out.
yeah?
Last year I won a 5-star.
Can you check my teeth for good, Chili?
Okay.
You know what, Tam? I hear that you're looking for a radio gig. Can you maybe fill in for Steve-O when he wants to play his app game?
Okay, you just said that and people don't know anything yet, and now they're going to think you're joking. You are the worst setter-upper.
No, I'm not. That was actually the way that I wanted to do it. I had it all planned out.
In your head.
And, yeah, Tam, you want to
Okay,
do
wait.
mornings?
Let me preface it with this. Guys, this is not you guys. Star me.
Sorry, I thought you were talking
This is actually real, even though Dex is setting it up so poorly.
as a joke.
People
How
are
is that
going to
being
think
poor?
you're joking, and the next week they're going to tune in and be like,
I'm not joking around. I'm being serious.
He's being serious.
I'm
All right,
being
Tam.
serious.
He's being serious.
Just break the news.
How much
I wish
longer
you could
got?
play like some type of like nice sweet beat like in the background. You know, like that's like sounds really cool. Music.
You got it. You got
Like
it.
some Holland or some. There we go. So here we go.
Wait, are you singing your exit?
Yes,
like,
I'm
I
gonna-
don't understand.
1, 2.
Here we go.
There's a time in the land with a girl named Tam, and she's leaving the show because she's got to go. She's a
But
worship
why?
girl, and she's got a record coming out.
But why?
They just signed a record deal with BEC, and she's got to go so that she can be the rock star that she's always wanted to be.
Chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tam's leaving afternoons, never gonna see her again. Yeah, Tam's leaving afternoons. This ain't no joke, but it's comical. Wrong.
I would
good,
like
guys.
to endorse that Quality Tam brought to you by
For a pretty
Faith
good
Family.
freestyle.
What's my thing?
Faith Family
Ford.
Power Ford.
Power Ford.
Yes.
Power Ford. Faith Family Ford. So
I pretty much
he
just
kind
sang
of
the
let
whole
the cat
thing.
out of the
Were we
bag.
even allowed to announce that you just signed to BEC Records, or is that
We
not
are.
Even...
It
okay.
is-
It's
it
official.
is
'Cause I'm like,
official.
I knew you had signed the contract, but I didn't know if I was allowed to sing
It's
that.
official.
Okay, good.
And
That's real.
we
Is that for real?
It's for real. Battle Drums
I'm
just
being
got signed
100% serious
with
right
a
now.
label.
You know, I can't tell with you sometimes, Steve-O.
Did you not hear my vocals, dog? That was very real.
So he laid it down pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know.
and
Dude, I'm like proud of that song.
I was actually really good.
Dude,
I mean,
can that be on your? Can
but
that be like the hidden
also,
track on your album?
You did actually. What he did was smart. What
Oh
he
my
did
gosh.
was
I'm gonna have a seizure if you don't tell me what's going on. Seriously, I'm gonna have a seizure.
I disarmed everybody in
He disarmed everyone.
Because it's actually really sad news because this is Tam's last week on radio because she's got to be a rock star now.
So I don't, I don't really call myself a rock star because that's so strange. But I do.
She's got to be a worship star.
I will. No,
Let her talk.
I will say.
Come on.
Tell
everybody.
So we started off Quality Tam, and it was so fun. We had the best time. We said in the very beginning we didn't know how long this bad boy would run, but we ran with endurance.
I will say, yeah, you did a lot longer than I thought.
endurance?
You have a crazy schedule already, and now add into it like this new record contract and everything that Battle Drums is going to be doing.
Yeah, so we have essentially we have about 130 volunteers in Battle Drums, and so people rotate in and out, and there's a lot that's involved in there. We've got communication with 130 people. Try communicating with your own household. How does that work out?
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of work. There's emails. There's worship nights. We have one coming up actually October 28th. Just throwing it out there.
That's cool.
Citywide and prayer night, citywide worship and prayer. And so we've got all kinds of stuff going. So that stuff requires me not only to sing at it, but also to help with the chord the music, setting the keys, knowing the band, got to have those rehearsals, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And so as you've noticed, it was like there was a lot of talk time on Quality Tam. There was like a full-on show in the beginning. And then we started kind of bringing them down to a little bit of smaller bits. And people were kind of asking like, hey, what happened to the breaks? Like, why are they so short now and this and that? Well, they kind of went from like
ain't
40
nobody
out of
got
the 60
time.
minutes. And and I was prepping for these shows.
Wait,
Hopefully,
so it takes a long time to actually prep and put together a solid show where
Steve-O
you
wouldn't
talk
know.
more than you. Wow,
Wow.
guys.
There's a lot
so
going
we do
on.
more than just talk for 4 hours.
Well, I mean, I do. You play your app game, so.
well, it
You
does
know
look like
what?
it's been taking a turn.
Okay.
But, and so there's so much prep time that goes into that, which I loved, can I just say?
Yeah.
Because I got to pour into the things that I love to do, which is 1, scripture, 2, psychology and communication. And those are like my 3 favorite things in the world. And I loved being able to do those things. And so that was a blast. I love the feedback that came in. I still want feedback because I will still be doing some stuff with Quality Tam. We're going to be doing some stuff with YouTube. And, just some things in the work. We got some things in the works going. So don't think I'm going to disappear from you because I'm not going to.
Oh, so close.
But I will be keeping them updated. And so if you want to follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you can.
Yeah.
I'll be like kind of following up on my page. And then I'll come in and visit you guys too and say hey. And you know what I mean?
So your
Can't get rid of
afternoon
me
show
that fast.
is done. It's ending.
Did
So
you
my-
not hear my song?
My afternoon show is over,
Thank
but
you.
this is my last week.
Yeah.
So I'll still be with you this week until Friday, and
Yeah.
it'll be so much fun. And just feel free to text and call and send emails and all that fun stuff. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jelly
that's
bean?
Cool.
I just really think I did that in 30 seconds in song form, and it was.
And it was so good. It was so good. I just loved it. Maybe in the future, you guys will maybe try to hire somebody who could actually do kind of something similar to Quality Tam. You know what I mean? Because I think people still like the afternoon stuff, talking about certain topics.
Yeah.
To
well,
some
I mean,
people, it could probably be boring or too serious.
That's why it's called Quality Dan now. So starting Monday,
that his new show
DJ
name?
Bossman
Quality
Dan.
Dan?
But yeah, we wanted more quality.
You know what? He stole our 4 random facts, and now he's stealing the name.
So
Quality Dan. Wow.
Quality
How
Dan.
embarrassing!
I know.
So basically, this is my birthday's
Less
tomorrow.
crying.
I want to say my birthday is tomorrow.
It is tomorrow,
I'm gonna
really?
be 21 again,
yeah.
and
The 19th. We've talked about this multiple
September
times.
19th.
Shut up, we have not.
The 19th.
Tam, am I wrong?
Seriously?
I brought up my birthday. I told you my birthday was so that you would not forget.
And we actually, this
Need to
is
remind
real
her.
life. We really
Oh my
talked about this last
gosh.
week.
Unbelievable.
I remembered.
Thank you.
He doesn't remember anything.
No, I definitely remembered this date.
And obviously,
it's Yom Kippur tomorrow.
every year, it's like, it is. It is actually. That's what came up on my phone, too. But Skip says, Pastor Skip Heitzig of Calvary Church says that all the morning stops at 7:30 at night. Meaning that maybe I can begin my celebration at 7:31.
Okay.
In hopes to rejoice,
Yeah.
Got it.
So, but this week is my last week. So I just want to throw out those is my birthday tomorrow so that you guys would, surprise me with like chocolate that has like stuff in the middle. Like the crunchy kind of chocolate?
Yeah, like chocolate-covered grasshoppers and cockroaches. That's what she's talking about.
You love that stuff,
Yeah,
huh?
she
That's
loves
disgusting.
that weird stuff in the middle.
I was thinking more like Twix,
Maybe like a Carmelo.
Reese's, Kit Kat.
Caramello, bro.
No, a Carmelo, dude.
It's Caramello.
No, it's Carmelo, like the
it's just-
basketball player.
It's just caramel. Like that's normal.
It's caramel, though.
It's
No, it's
caramel
not. It's
though
caramel.
for rich people.
Rich people? I'm from Texas.
It's caramel.
How do you even say I'm from Texas?
Because I say caramel.
But you said rich people. I'm from Texas. That was not okay to say that.
What? Because I say caramel. Like when I go, if I ever go to that like coffee place that I haven't been to in
You're saying
years,
Texas
actually,
is
I love a caramel
I'd be like,
macchiato.
or a caramel apple cider.
Ooh, caramel. You say that? You say caramel apple cider?
Yeah.
Not
Maybe
caramel
it's
apple
because
cider?
Caramello was my dad's favorite candy bar growing up.
Oh, I know a guy
So
named
Caramel.
Carmelo.
Yeah, Carmelo
I've
Anthony.
honestly, guys, I've always called it a Carmelo, not a Caramello.
Yeah, I've just always called it caramel because
What
that's
do you
normal.
do with the other A?
Okay, but here's the thing: if you call it caramel, wouldn't you call it a Carmelo instead of a Caramello?
The dude has a point. Give him
If
a
I called it a
bone.
caramel, then I would be a Caramello like you.
Maybe it's because I usually, like, when I was trying to enunciate, if I
So-
saw the letters, I always enunciated.
Do the enunciation.
Caramello.
I did love English in college and high school.
Caramel.
You're very
So,
good at it.
I do have a question though. So since it is my last week, I want to know: are there certain topics that you guys want to hear about? Like as I kind of go, because now my breaks are basically down. You're probably noticing they're down
30
to 1
seconds?
minute.
Oh.
Sometimes they're 30 seconds, but mostly 1 minute.
Yeah, how are you supposed to do a topic?
How do y'all say crayon?
I do it. Uh-oh. That's a big one.
Do you say crayon?
There's
Well, how else
crayon
can
and
you
there's
say it?
cran that people say.
What?
Or
Nobody
crown.
says
They say
crayon.
crown.
Oh, yeah. Or
crown.
crown. Or crown. That's what I'm asking.
I've never heard that.
My friend Melanie says crayon.
No, they don't.
But she always says
Yeah.
Mexico as well. So,
Mexico?
Yeah, like Mexico. She says it like that.
Like the New York
My brother has
Mexicos.
always given her such a hard time because she says Mexico. True story.
Huh.
She's a very well-educated woman. Very much so.
What were
So
we talking
I
about?
want to hear I want to get like they can text in right now, right? Or they can call
Damn,
me.
you don't
guys-
have enough time to do a topic.
You could call me right now. Yes, I do.
No, for
Dude,
the
I
afternoons.
cover all kinds
Yeah,
of
that's what I just said. She has a minute. You're
I
going to do a
cover
minute topic?
all kinds of topics in 1 minute. Do you even
I was just
listen
about
to the
say
show?
you clearly don't listen.
You're not listening to me. Are you kidding me? I just said, listen to me.
I'm hearing what you're saying.
Tam, listen to me.
I'm hearing you.
I just said, you get a minute. How do you expect to do a topic in a minute?
He's very
Okay, now
feisty.
listen to me.
The
I
Bucks
just
called
said.
in earlier, and I just jumped on my app.
Oh my gosh!
Because I was done.
Here's what I told you,
listening to them
Dexy,
argue.
when
Why
you-
won't you answer my question?
Dextrose.
You guys are just fighting me and telling
When-
me that I'm not listening when I'm asking you a question.
Here's what my answer was.
What?
My answer was, do you even listen to the show?
Right.
Because I actually cover like 15 different topics, and they're
Wow.
all a minute.
In a minute, huh?
So like on Monday, yesterday,
See, I don't listen to your afternoon
I
show.
covered
Sorry.
loneliness, courage, strength, peace, like these topical words.
I probably
that
don't
go
listen
deep
because
into,
you only talk for a minute. Why would I listen?
because it's a packed, punched, quality minute.
That's right.
I don't
Quality, not quantity. Bro.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
what Buck says. And
Although
look at his show.
sometimes quality will bring some quantity.
You want to hear Buck's break? I recorded his first
No,
break. I'll play
not-
it again.
oh, man.
It's terrible.
Did you? Is it
He
bad?
needs me, man. He
I think he
needs
called
me.
Bucky. Did you call me? I'm sorry I didn't
He
call you
shouldn't
back
be in
yet.
radio without the captain of the ship. Wow. You know, it doesn't
Me?
work.
Because he
No,
was
Buck.
thinking about being my
Do you listen?
co-host.
Do you listen? Just trying to put it back on
Are
you.
you gonna play it?
Huh? No.
Oh,
I'm not.
Well.
No.
well, that was a big letdown.
I mean, I could, but
it was a big letdown.
then Steve-O gets all butthurt and feels
don't-
like the third wheel.
Don't say that word on
I
here.
know. I'm like, what?
Also, on another note,
What?
I would like to come in next Tuesday or the Tuesday after because you
let me
guys
schedule this in. I don't
promised
know.
me,
Look at
and
the
we already
schedule.
spoke for Steve-O, but you're getting your noses waxed.
No, I got
What?
We got a radio.
No.
Next Tuesday, we have a radio staff meeting, so we can't have you on.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not during the morning show.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So I've actually already checked both of your schedules. So
Let's see,
I have
October
been.
next Tuesday. I got to
Mhm.
pay the storage unit.
Yep.
Can't do that.
I have been in communication with the lady who waxes
Oh,
my
gosh. I don't know if I can do this.
face.
Next week is Indigenous Peoples Day. Can't do it then.
October 2nd is
got a
my
big
last
show.
day before New York, so that might work out well because I'm going to want to look my best when I'm interviewing celebrities in
We
real
are
life.
going to Facebook Live this. The two of you will be here. You'll be getting it done
You know what? I don't
together.
care. Rip the hair out.
Because
I
I'm
need
able,
it.
because I have the ability to run, because I can run the board.
Yes.
It'll,
I get boogers.
because I can run the board.
I don't agree.
You
to this.
both can still sit in your chairs, and you can actually stand fine too. But I just
Okay.
want you to just be relaxed.
And to be fair, we have talked about this in the past
We've
because
talked
it
about this in the
seems
past.
like females always get the short end of the stick when it comes to beauty.
Literally,
and what
the
they what they
waxing stick.
endure for beauty, and men just kind of float by. And so we agreed to this a long time ago.
Yes.
Cam, I've had a friend that's, it might be the same person.
Nope, different person.
Oh, it is?
I already
But
talked to her.
she's been trying to get me into her shop to wax my nose for like years.
Really?
And I haven't done it.
Well, here's the thing.
I don't know.
You're going to be
man.
waxing
I
the
don't-
insides
I
of your
don't know if I
nose.
can.
Cleanliness is next to God.
I'm down. I hate having to go
You
up there and
smashing
shave
pumpkins? What?
And you will not be getting any wax up in the cavity
I don't know.
here.
Dude, have you ever?
It's
Okay,
just here.
My wife mocks me for if I'm not feeling well and I have to do like the neti pot or something. I've only ever done it twice, and I'm like, like gagging
So
the whole
you
time.
will do that a
Weird,
little.
I weird about
But just
my nose.
breathe through your mouth.
And how's
Just-
that going to work with all this hair?
They're
on
going
our
to
lip?
cover it. They're going to, because they said men go in all the time. It's a secret thing men like to do.
No, no, it's
And they
not.
don't admit it. Yep.
I can't believe
In
this
their
is real.
world.
I'm like
So
starting to break out in
next
hives.
Tuesday is what
Yeah.
we're looking to Tuesday.
Okay.
We're going to be waxing the insides of your nose
Beautiful.
on air.
Do they do the back? Because I probably need
No,
a
they
nice-
said,
back of
they said,
what?
guys,
My back.
It's the black mask, but smaller. We survived that black mask that one time. We can handle this.
Okay. The mask was
do
what?
I need,
Oh,
do I need some waxing?
put that down.
No? Oh.
I don't. I don't want
I went a
it.
little high on that one.
How long does it take?
It takes about 2 seconds.
Okay.
So this is why you're going to want to chime in early, because I'll come in at 9 o'clock hour, but you got to tell them, because we're going to be ready for this, and it's not going to take long.
Yes.
Okay, and so they're going to just put that bad boy up in those nostrils. And then when they pull,
I think I've done this before.
just remember, you
See,
would not.
I don't know if I can do
you
this
would
on
know.
air.
You
But if I, when they pull,
better
I
watch
mean,
your
I
mouth.
can't-
Better
I
watch your
can't
mouth.
guarantee-
It honestly can't be any worse than that stupid eyebrow
It
thing.
doesn't even hurt.
Oh, that
It's
thing's
just
worse.
I think what's going to get you the most is the tugging, pulling noise
Nah, man, I can't.
that you're going to
can't.
hear.
Is it like a crunch?
It kind
I
of
can't
is a
do
little
this.
crunchy.
I don't know, man.
You're doing it.
We got to talk off air.
Are you pit
Nostradamus.
sweating?
I don't know. I don't know if I can.
I'm in.
I know. We already spoke for Steve-O. He's in it to win it.
I
So
don't know
we will
me.
have paramedics standing by,
Okay.
just in case. But
I'm calling
I
David
really,
Myers.
I
He's my
really-
favorite EMT.
You know what? When it comes to like, the whole beauty thing with
Yeah.
women and going to the spa or
Yeah.
getting, the facials and stuff, I think I would like that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
I do.
Well, it's not just for
Like,
women.
If I go to the barbershop and get the shave,
shave?
that's awesome. They put the warm towel on your face.
Oh, yeah, I go all the
and
time.
man, they just shave. It's one of the best
They
experiences.
put
as a man.
shaving cream on my face, and I just.
I've
and they
never
just
done the whole
slowly-
spa treatment though, like the whole mud bath.
I've
and
never done
the
anything
cucumbers. I think
It's-
I'd probably like that.
I think you would love it.
I think I would like pedicures and
Yes, you would. You
Yeah?
absolutely would. And I think that there is a huge little stigma going on out there in the world saying only women get to do this, but it's not this girly thing to do. Like, I have a friend of mine who doesn't get any polish, but she loves to get her toes done. And so they massage your feet.
Oof.
Yeah. They exfoliate your feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say,
And they clean all your cuticles up, and they clean your toes, and they cut your nails. I mean, come on.
your girl Sham.
How did you know?
Your girl Sham?
Oh, because I posted pictures already.
Well, no, when I went to get my massage.
Oh, she told you.
No, she rubbed my feet.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
I have the
yeah.
most ticklish feet ever,
Oh, see,
and
I
I
don't know
didn't
how I
freak
could
out.
hang. I
I didn't
don't
freak
know.
out. It
See?
was actually really, really nice.
It's amazing. And also on the bottoms of your feet and on your hands, because I used to do massage therapy a while back. And it was just a hobby, not a profession. Just want to clarify that. And so on your hands and on your feet, there's certain things that kind of trigger other parts of the body.
Pressure points?
Which, yeah, sort of like that. And so some people call it reflexology, different things, right? But but the point is that it goes to like certain points of the liver and your intestines and things like that. So it does relax your body. And you can, depending on how you massage someone's foot, you can really relieve a ton of the tension in their head, in their neck, in their stomach, in their legs, their calves.
I don't know how to feel about
It's
any of this.
amazing.
I really want a foot rub right now.
I think you would love the spa treatment.
Tiffany
I
just
would.
chimed in and said, I just got my nose waxed 2 days ago and it was amazing. Doesn't hurt at all. And you can breathe so much better.
See? You can breathe so much better.
You don't have to worry about those bat in the caves.
But isn't that like a thing with like, that's why God created nose hair to keep all the pollens
So
out
I
of us
asked my
so that we
girl
don't
about
die
that.
of allergies?
I asked her about it, and she said that when she was I said, but I don't want to like mess up anything, because I told her too, like, we grow hair on our body for a reason. So why are we taking all this hair off?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
she was saying
Good question.
it does not, the ones that she's taking off on the inside here of the nostril right here are not what you have to worry about. The stuff that kind of works through the sinus area is the hair and that's up here in this
you have
part
hair all
by
the
your
way up
T
there?
your T zone. So inside, and then if you choose, they will wax the top of your nose as well. Now, when they put the wax on top of your nose, it's not to remove hair necessarily.
It's the blackheads.
It's to clean the pores. Yes, it's to pull out any blackheads that you have.
That's one of my favorite things to do is to, like, squeeze my nose in the mirror and just see him, like,
that's
just blast into the mirror.
No,
You want to see?
No.
No.
Just kidding.
No.
So basically, you're gonna it's gonna be the full
I
treatment.
don't know if I can, guys. I'm like already antsy thinking
I'm
about it.
just so pumped about it.
I'm not at all.
I'm so.
I'm
However,
okay.
I
I'll
will
try
say,
it.
back in the day, I had
in.
my nose double pierced over here. So
Did you?
I had hoops. Yeah. And so
You did the hoops.
it just feels like you get boxed in the nose and
did
everything
the hoops.
waters. So if I can handle that,
You
I feel
might
like
water a little, but I don't think you're gonna
a
water
little.
much.
Yeah, no. I'll water. I'll water.
All water, everybody.
You might not water that much.
Really,
CA says-
men wax their
Yeah,
noses?
I was just about to say, what's happening with men these days?
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. It's not a big deal. I
We'll
mean,
find out.
It's not. It's not a big deal at all.
Well,
Yeah.
A lot of UFC fighters, they get spa treatments.
That's true. Maybe people just don't like tarantulas coming out of their nostrils. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe.
and maybe like
So-
think about how much you actually trim your nose hair.
I do every time I shave. I have one of those things I can put up my
Who
nose.
wants to do that?
Yeah,
But
'cause
just
then
when
you're
you do it,
constantly
then just do like
Yeah.
do like a month.
Then you're
Go,
like jamming
go
your
like a month
fingers
to
up
2
there,
months before you have to do it again.
making sure like that I get all the little
Mm-hmm.
little hairs. Are they gonna like go into my lungs? Just saying.
So
Well-
that's what I wanted to share with you.
Good. So, okay, so
Show?
if you're just joining us, Tam is
Making us
no
do the
longer
girl
going to be
treatment.
doing her afternoon show,
That's
starting after her last show on Friday.
Was it a good run?
But she'll be back doing the Tuesday thing with us. And, yeah, it was a good run, man.
By
Good
the
job.
way, remember as the Starmere chiming in with this whole spa treatment thing? Somebody said, I'm a man and I love getting pedicures. Somebody else said, can we please have Chrissy in studio when this goes down? I want her reaction to Steve-O's reaction.
Oh,
Also,
yeah, that would
also
be
can we
cool.
have Buck do this? Bring him in. He's got all them nose hairs.
Yeah,
He's
does.
got all them nose.
Yeah, but he's
hairs.
also weird about the whole man thing. He might
Is
not be
he?
into it.
No.
Fallout fanboy 111 Vault Tech on YouTube says, as a black man, we frequently get pedicures and manicures. Got to look clean. Plus, it's an awesome experience.
Love it.
Love it. Love it. You want to know what else is an awesome experience?
Go ahead. You can talk
What
about it.
I'm going to be doing on Monday.
Oh, what are you doing?
Monday night. Where will I be? Steve-O.
We're going to find out right after the break.
We got a few minutes to think about it.
Okay?
I know, though.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dan.
I definitely know. Oh, I do know, and I'm kind of nervous about it. We'll talk off air why. Because I'm going to be there, too.
What are you guys doing?
I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Okay. You guys want to chime in? We're live on Facebook, live on YouTube at
Yeah.
Star 88 FM. Hang out with us. We'll be right back.
Tony Evans. This is a Star 88 Supernova.
I want to mine out the great truth of the 23rd Psalm. And the thesis of the Psalm is very simple. If the Lord is your shepherd, he can meet all of your needs. That's all the Psalm is saying. And what we're simply going to expose is that Psalm 23 addresses all of your needs. You see, he's going to tell you today that if the Lord is your shepherd, he will meet your spiritual needs because he'll restore your soul. If the Lord is your shepherd, he'll meet your directional needs because he'll lead you in the path that is right. He'll tell you that the Lord, if he's your shepherd, will meet your emotional needs, where you don't have to fear anything.
That was Pastor Tony Evans on A Star 88 Supernova.
Do you ever get so excited that you just can't wait?
Yes! Here is the new music of
Star 88.
I've been waiting my whole life for this.
Worship, Christian hits, fresh indie, Star 88. A solar flare with Matt Chandler. The universe shudders in horror that we have this infinitely valuable, infinitely deep, infinitely rich, infinitely wise, infinitely loving God. And instead of pursuing him with steadfast passion and enthralled fury, instead of loving him with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength, instead of attributing to him glory and honor and praise and power and wisdom and strength, we just try to take his toys and run. It is still idolatry to want God for his benefits, but not for himself. That's a solar flare on Star 88.
Keep on running Fathers, mothers, keep on loving. Fighters, soldiers, hold your weapons and lay your back on me, lay your back on me. Brothers, sisters, keep on reaching. Fathers, mothers, keep on dreaming. Fighters, soldiers, drop your weapons and lay your back on me, lay your back on me. I don't wanna be nobody else. I don't wanna be nobody else. I keep running from myself, trying to be somebody. I don't wanna be nobody else. I don't wanna be nobody else. I keep running from myself, trying to be
Christine Kane challenges us to not just look at those around us, but to see the person as Christ sees them. In this Star 88 PowerPoint.
You know, my daughter, Sophia, she was having a lot of problems at school, and I couldn't work it out because she's so bright. She really is, like her mother. And anyway, she was really doing quite bad at school. And I thought there's a disparity here. I wasn't kind of being one of those, mothers that think your kids are awesome. I really wasn't. But I thought there's just something not right. And so we took her to the eye doctor, which, if the teacher had half a brain, may have picked this up a lot earlier. And when we took her to the eye doctor, he was just stunned at how bad her eyes were. And then he did a prescription, and she put on glasses. I'll never forget it. She put on glasses. She went, "Mummy, there's words on the whiteboard." And see, what happens is she didn't even know she couldn't see. And a lot of us don't even know that we can't see.
That's Christine Kane on a Star 88 PowerPoint.
What's going on in the news today?
President Trump is still sounding optimistic about Kavanaugh's prospects.
Oh, I think he's on track.
U.S. Marines have arrived in Jacksonville, North Carolina to survey damage.
Tornadoes in Virginia as the system heads north.
Most of the people who evacuated 3 suburban Boston towns after a series of gas explosions and fires are back home now.
In the Philippines, recovery efforts continue to locate the bodies of dozens of gold miners buried in a landslide triggered by Typhoon Mangkhut.
A British diver who incurred the verbal wrath of Elon Musk during the days that he was helping to rescue a youth soccer team from a flooded cave in Thailand is now suing the Tesla CEO.
Russia says there will be no military offensive on Syria's Idlib province.
A cat's being blamed for a power outage in New Orleans. The power has been restored.
On Wall Street at the close, the Dow lost 92 points.
The average price of a home in Canada is now a hair above $475,000, about 1% higher than a year ago.
I don't care. I'm moving to Cali.
Back to
Word.
Cali, Cali, Cali. Cali, Cali, Cali. Is that me playing the guitar? How did you guys get that recording?
Yeah?
Crazy.
Is this you?
Yeah, it is.
Good morning.
Morning.
Live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Dex, Steve-O, and Tam. Quality Tam. Taking over Tuesdays at 9 again.
Yep.
That's right. Her last show is Friday for Quality Tam in the afternoon.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. I will have, however, some little surprises. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll still be giving you some good little tidbits, you know what I mean? So just follow me on my page if you want to. Yes, it's true. Facebook, Instagram. I don't really check into old Twitter and Snapchat. I really should start checking in there more.
Who's on Twitter anymore?
Yeah. David Beckham.
I actually just tweeted Nos yesterday.
Did you?
Hoping he'd respond because he's supposed to be at the show on Monday and sounds like he just got dropped.
For real?
Yeah, dog.
Do you want to play Steve-O's song about the news for the people who were just joining us?
Oh, I don't know how we'd go back and do that. Because
That's
of
too
this
bad.
hour.
We should have thought of that.
We really should have recorded it.
We should have thought of that.
What do you mean? Dropping beats for,
Well, Steve-O's song. He doesn't remember it
when
anymore.
I announced Tam's departure and why she was doing it.
It was amazing.
Thanks, Todd.
It was so good.
Yo.
You know what else, is so great is the fact that Steve-O and I are going to the same thing.
Yeah.
This is our first friend outing event together.
We'll see how it goes.
Go ahead and
we
sing about
are
it.
sitting in 2, 3.
This is not.
No, can we get a different
Right?
one?
This is not the style.
Can we switch that up a little bit, maybe? No, something
There
else.
was an artist in 97. Her name is Lauren Hill. She was in Fuji's and she was awesome. And she's awesome still.
Guys, this is a Nas bed. This is a Nas song. This is Nas.
It's gonna keep making it though.
This is Nas.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I appreciated what just happened. I liked it,
Yeah.
and I do want more.
Okay.
We are going to a concert. We are going to see Lauren Hill.
Yeah.
This reminds me of like Jackie or what's
Lauren
it called?
Hill's a country
Crystal
singer, right?
Lewis's.
Yeah, totally. Totally a country
This reminds me of
singer.
Crystal Lewis's song a little bit, which is like, and Jackie had a tattoo. No reason to live. Remember that song? I think I've done that once before.
By the
to
way,
that.
if you're just joining us, people are asking, what? Wait, what? Tam's leaving. You're still going to be here. You're still going to do Quality Tam Tuesday
Yes.
with us.
Yes,
But
I still work and employed at Calvary Church,
Yeah.
Albuquerque.
But the good news is that Battle Drums, like the band, your gig, bro, your main gig, just signed a record contract
Yes,
with BEC.
with BEC. Some people don't realize that I am a full-time worship leader here.
Yeah.
at
And now you
this
got to be
place.
writing songs because you just got a record contract.
So it's been crazy, but Quality Tam's been so much fun, and we started off with such a fun show,
Yeah.
and then it kind of started breaking down into some smaller bits that you were hearing. Still cram-packed punches, Dex, if you will.
It's the circle of life, son.
On the on my show still, and so this will be my last week. So yesterday was my I just was kind of had a normal day, and then the rest of the week, Tuesday through Friday, I want to talk about topics that you want me to talk about, or just, and again, as we talked about earlier, I can give it to you in 1 minute. There's just little thoughts, little quality thoughts.
Can you talk about the Ark of the Covenant? Like, where is it? Do you think it's still out there, or do you think it got destroyed?
I could.
And if you are in the
seen
old
Raiders of the
law,
Lost
if you're
Ark.
in the old law, will you
Uh-huh.
still die if you touch it?
If you're
Under the old law? Like
you're
if
still-
a Jewish person touched
regardless
it?
of whether you think you're in the old law or the new law, Jesus
you discuss
Christo Dongun and come here into the world. And he did die on that cross.
Can you discuss that?
And so therefore you will not die if you touch the
Why
Ark
are
of the
you
Covenant.
train wrecking her? It's gonna
What about
take
Noah's Ark?
17 years.
Noah's Ark?
Good thing,
Turkey.
awesome. Would love to take a ride.
Yeah, it's in Turkey.
So yeah, send me like topics that you want and things that you want to hear about for this week, because it is last week, but I'll still be here on Tuesdays, and for the most part. And then also next Tuesday we're gonna have some pretty cool stuff coming up with the whole nose
think she's on
waxing.
the glue stick.
Nope, not at all. Haven't even tried the glue stick once. Tell you the truth.
All right.
So we're going to this concert, Steve and I.
Yeah, I'm a little bummed actually. Been excited for some time. If you were thriving and aliving in the '90s with good music, there was a hip hop group called the Fugees,
This
which was
second
made up
verse-
of
Oh.
Croswell, Lauryn Hill, and Wyclef Jean. And man, so she announced this big anniversary tour for the 20th anniversary of her solo project, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, which won 1 billion Grammys. And one of her big influences, Roberta Fleck, she like covered a track for the Fugees, Killing Me Softly, made it super famous.
Yep.
She's a beautiful musician.
Yep.
Got an incredible voice. But I guess she's also she lives and breathes diva.
Yes.
So
How dare you? She's a nice lady.
I know.
Okay.
I've seen her live before.
And
I
we've
saw
all
her
seen Sister
back in
Act
the
2,
day.
and she was like, his eyes on.
Man,
you know what I
she
mean?
killed it
like,
in Sister
like,
Act 2.
My friend Caitlin and I, we would sing that song everywhere for His Eyes on the Sparrow. And so that was the funeral that
Lauryn
I mentioned
Hill.
to you.
Lauryn
I
Hill,
sang
bro.
that song at it. And that was the one where the guy told me to pray for myself, pray for your sorry self. And so
I love it.
that happened. And then I remember the Miseducation CD came out because she was kind of doing her own little thing. And it was like, wow, this girl raps and she sings, but her voice is like an angel when she does sing. When I was on American Idol, I sang 3 of her songs in her versions. And as you know, I passed. I got the golden ticket. And so I wonder if, I believe song selection is a huge part of it. But sorry, I hiccuped on air. But like that was a really big deal, was like if you can sing Lauryn Hill, because she does certain kinds of runs and things like that. But it's more so like this grit and this like just this milky sound she's got to her voice. It's like grit and milk in one. It's like the most just what. But His Eyes on the Sparrow, she sang. And so when she would sing like the Killing Me Softly thing, and she has her like long vibrato, like she like prolongs her vibrato, which I think is what people really like to hear. Do you know what I mean when I say that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Watch, just put this like a little baby hint of it. So listen to when she says hands. Listen how she says hands.
Oh, okay.
Or
Hands.
fingers. Listen to fingers.
Hands.
Listen to the word finger. Okay? Listen to that word.
We're just listening for one word.
Here we go. Listen.
Can you just...
Okay.
How long
Here
is
we
this
go.
song going to take?
We'll find out.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this must
is
be
a
the
terrible-
instrumental.
Yeah, I'm like, what did you? It is the
So
instrumental.
she says, strumming my pain with his fingers.
Right.
She holds it out.
Yeah.
That's what she does.
Thanks.
Na 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 da da da. She does that. Okay, even though there's no words, but she does that. And that's what keeps your attention hooked. Because just like how she like holds on to you while she sings. Duh. And so so they could tell when I went to American Idol, they could totally tell that she was one of my inspirations as a kid.
That's cool.
So I guess it comes out a little bit. You do. You naturally, I guess I naturally do it. But she's going to be singing and she has such a beautiful voice. You know what I mean? And then she raps. The second verse is dedicated to the man who concerned with his rims and his Timbs and his women. Him and his
where are you
men.
going with
Coming
this?
to
You're
cook.
just-
You know what I'm saying? So she's a rapper.
Yeah.
She's a singer. We're
She's
going to go see
a
her.
phenomenal artist.
And she's kind of losing her mind a little.
Apparently, because as we're like getting reports, she's dropped a few artists from the tour, including Nas,
Which was a big deal.
Which was definitely a big deal. She announced this tour, and it was like all of these artists are going to be on the tour with her, and it sure looks like she has since then cut it short, dropped certain artists. Yeah.
Which is kind of disappointing, but then in a sense, like everything happens for a reason. And so maybe it is totally like gonna be a really good thing. Now, the first person though that we did see, like I'm not too excited. So I'm probably gonna like hang out at dinner a little longer before, just so that I might miss that one. But, but you know, maybe it'll be better than we think. I hear though that the show is pretty incredible. And so I'm anxious to see. My mother bought me tickets and so she's so sweet. So we're gonna be like really in like really good seats and stuff, and so I'm pumped to go. So we'll see how it goes.
Right on. Okay. Hey, go ahead. What are you going to the show on Monday?
I'm just sitting there on my iPod. It's just so frustrating. I want to be in Florida getting a tan on my back.
Oh, well, okay. Okay. Good for you, kid.
In Florida, getting a tan on my back.
Okay.
I want to be in Florida.
Florida is beautiful. So we're gonna be going to the same concert Monday.
Okay.
Which would be fantastic.
Okay.
And I'm probably going to need to be Steve-O's bodyguard because he's probably going to be crazy and people are going to be like, Steve-O, oh my gosh, I love this show.
He gets attacked everywhere he goes.
Everywhere he goes. I think mostly, the reason why he gets attacked is mostly because they're like, I need to know where you get your eyeliner.
Well, to be fair, this show's going to be a little different because I will be sported with the rare and unique Christina. She's a rare breed of animal that comes out twice a year from her cupboard. So when I'm with my wife, nobody approaches me. Because Chrissy doesn't look like the approachable, like,
she
hey,
does.
I want to go take a picture with Steve-O person.
Yes.
That does not happen.
She has the sweetest face.
If we're together, it's like the paparazzi. I'm like, get out of here. Kid.
Whatever.
Not now, no autographs, enough.
If it's Chrissy and I, actually, that's not true. It's still like...
Because she's like just adorable.
Stop
it. She is. She's so adorable. So
She's
crazy.
so adorable.
You are so adorable. my gosh, that sounded like my laugh. I hear that one of the guys here in studio did record himself doing my laughter.
Wait, what?
So apparently Andrew, who works here, he decided that he was going to record himself in these little bits for Heidi.
Yeah.
Because they were mocking how I laugh.
What? Who does that?
And
I can't say that.
that's my nephew. And so basically
bro.
that's also my niece.
Will you just get on with
And
your
so
story?
they recorded me laughing, and that sounded like me, but it's the wrong was, isn't it? Oh. Do I really go?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, you do.
I just got stroked out there for a second. So much anxiety. Yes, you do.
So I hear, and if they start trying to make money off of my laugh,
forget about it.
I am gonna be like an angry bear with a bear cub.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was. I played it. That was like you.
That's you.
That's Andrew.
That's Andrew.
That's hilarious.
So when you're missing me,
he nails that.
He does 3. There's the third one. He does 3.
It sounds like a peacock.
It sounds just like you. See? Does sound like some kind of animal.
But that's usually. Shout out to Andrew. He does not get enough credit for being brilliant.
So good. So he did 3 of them.
Oh, man,
or 4. I don't know. And so when you miss me or when you're just itching for a laugh, please play that.
We'll just play that. Sounds like the balloon when you're like trying to let the air out. No more, dude. I'm getting like hives. I'm getting anxious. I'm like, I can't.
I'm getting hives.
I can't. Guys, I think I'm getting old. I think I've finally gotten old.
That's weird.
No, seriously.
My birthday's tomorrow, so I'm getting old too.
I went out to dinner this last week with Chrissy and her friends, and it was a bunch of the girlfriends, and I joined them. I was trying to just go home, and it was like, and I'm like, just have fun, girls' night, and she's like, no, join us, and I'm like, really don't want to. I don't want to be the only guy. I don't want to disrupt your scene, and she's like, no, they all want to meet you. Please come.
Aww.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
That's cute.
So I went, and I'm there, and it's really loud, and I'm getting anxious and more anxious, and people are trying to tell me stories and talk to me, and I felt bad. I've already said this, and I've totally confessed. I totally lied.
What?
I grabbed up my phone and I went, oh, hey, my father-in-law, Christy's dad, is texting. I got to go pick up Brody.
You did that. You did that today.
I did that. And they were like, oh no. And Christy's like, oh, I'll be behind you in a bit. And I'm like, no, say have fun. It's cool. Wink.
I got all of it.
Yeah. And so I'm like, let me take care of it. I'm out.
Wow.
And I went and got in my car and it was like,
and you felt better?
Something's wrong with me because I'm the loudest dude I know, and I can't handle.
Oh my God!
I'm getting anxious.
I know the answer.
Your fake laugh.
I know the answer. Play scary,
really
suspenseful
loud.
music.
Oh no!
The answer
Am I
is
dying. It's cancer. WebMD. Cancer. Great cancer.
You are.
Is this like Nightmare on Elm Street? What is happening right now?
She said play scary music.
Oh, this is very scary.
You're growing up.
No! I don't want to hear that.
True. It's true.
Growing up.
You are growing up.
I just couldn't do it. I kept having to
ignorant
plug
and
one
racist.
ear. I was like plugging one ear, trying to listen to stories so I could focus. And I'm like, there's a lot of people talking right now, and they're all telling these stories. And I know,
welcome to my world.
And I'm trying. And I can't. You know what? I can't. It just got so loud.
And you might be like a little stressed out,
it
like
was so
where
loud.
you know it's on one end of the spectrum, one of the other ends. I don't know.
Great.
You could be on one side, which is I'm so stressed out, I cannot handle this anymore. Or 2, you could be like,
I just wanted to be home by
I don't
myself.
have to prove myself to anyone.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go
yeah.
home and just be an adult, and I'm gonna rest when I want to rest.
So I did. And
Good
then
for you.
I had to apologize.
That's kind of where
I
I've
texted
been
Christy
lately?
right away and said, "Hey, everything's fine. Please enjoy your friends." It just
Trouble in
paradise. It got to be too much for me, and then that became a thing. Like,
Oh.
too much for you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Christy's like me. You ditched her.
Oh, did you ditch Dex?
No,
When?
never.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can't
Ever.
wait for our first outing. And if you leave, then Christy can come join me
Dude.
for the concert.
You guys are going to have so much fun.
What
together.
should we wear? Should we wear the same thing? Steve out.
No.
Don't play your
No,
games.
I'm not.
He does
I just
this.
got a thing of books.
Also, did anybody chime in on what topics they want? If they didn't, that means they're not going
I
to be
gave
missing
you 2
quality.
topics.
No, you said the Ark of the Covenant.
That's a good topic.
If you still touched it because you believed in the old whatever,
Talk about
then
aliens.
The answer is no.
Aliens is a hot topic.
Also, regarding aliens, a lot of people are starting to think that because we're closer and closer to the end times, that our eyes are being opened to see spiritual things rather than aliens from another planet.
I didn't say for you to talk about it here.
What are your thoughts?
Okay.
You.
Oh gosh, please
You
stop.
with the back hair. What are your thoughts?
You can talk about hell. Nobody talks about hell.
Okay.
You could be that
But
one
did
person out there
someone
that talks about hell.
text in and tell you to do that? Who's in charge of that? Steve-O? He's texting.
Yeah, he's in a different world.
Yeah,
When
he's not
on
even
his
paying
phone or his
attention.
iPad. He doesn't pay attention.
I'm paying attention. One, we are not
Please
even
stop
finished with my
talking.
ghosting conversation.
Okay.
Because is that taboo? Is that bad? Is that bad? Because people are chiming in left and right on that now. I'm just saying.
Okay, that's cool.
That's great. Tell me what they're saying.
Well, Kevin says he's the king of ghosting, actually. So
King of ghosting.
king of ghosting, it's okay.
I've
So-
ghosted. I ghost
am the
usually.
King of ghosting.
But I didn't mean to ghost. I was already stepping in as like the fifth wheel with the gaggle of women. Like
Stepping
it was a bunch
in
of ladies and me.
like
and I was
the
going,
Holy Spirit.
I was going, sorry, I got to roll. It's time to be out.
To be
Let the
out.
ladies have their ladies' night.
When are you going to New York?
October 3rd.
For what?
Which I have to announce something.
New York
What?
Comic-Con.
We are,
Moving to New York.
well, that'll be my last show.
Living in New
Okay,
York.
shut up.
We're actually going to be.
He doesn't know what to do, speaking of
Attention,
anxious.
potential
You
broadcasters.
say
This radio station is looking for a morning show. If you have any experience at all, if you've ever been a professional broadcaster,
My
if you've ever
gosh.
owned a radio, you're qualified. The preferred candidate will have endless personal stories that have no point, strong opinions on subjects they know nothing about.
That's true.
Bad coffee breath, endless complaints and demands, funny dents in their hair due to the wearing of headphones,
That's also
and
true.
above all, lots of radio station t-shirts. So, if you feel this sounds like you, don't bother applying. Simply drive to the station and begin working immediately. So, what are you waiting for? Start your new career today. Radio. It's not just a job, it's a really easy job that our morning show takes for granted.
That's true.
Ends when do you
That's so
leave?
true.
What's your last day?
October 2nd is the last show.
That'll be my last show, guys.
Okay, well.
That'll be last,
Doesn't
my last
know
show.
what-
Am I
Already-
going to be
I've already packed
co-hosting
up my
with you?
office.
What to
My
do,
office
Tim?
is already packed up and
Am I
ready to
going
go.
to be co-hosting with you?
He just doesn't even know how to handle life without
No,
me.
my office is packed up. I'm ready to go.
That's actually true.
Dextrin, you tell me the truth.
Next.
Am I going to be your co-host?
Next.
Am I?
I mean, do you want to do a podcast together? Like maybe go Facebook Live?
He doesn't know how to do this, guys.
We could do that.
Never mind the fact that he was gone for 5 to 6 weeks, and I had to handle the show without him.
On
not gonna do it.
sabbatical.
He's
I'm
gonna be
done.
gone. I'm gonna be gone for
Tanning
a
his
week.
back.
A singular
Well, the only
week.
reason I'm here is because of you, bro. If you're not here, I don't want to be here.
Well, what about me?
Sorry, dude.
I want to come in here with you and then we can...
Boys and girls can't be alone together.
2 weeks.
Oh, there's windows!
2 weeks.
There's windows.
I'll be in New York.
All right.
I might come back.
2 weeks left of the show.
I
guys.
say it every year. This might be the year. This might be the year.
Enjoy Tam all week until Friday because it's her last show on Friday, guys.
Congratulations on your record
Congrats.
deal. That's actually really cool.
Really cool,
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
How much signing bonus did you get?
0.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wow.
0.
It's worship, remember?
Yeah.
I don't pay you for June.
I follow in the
Never mind.
coattails of Stephen Christian. You've met him.
Oh, okay.
You've known him.
Love you, Tam.
He's the big dog.
Love you, Stormy.
I love you guys.
Love you,
Yeah,
too.
with you.
And
All
also with you.
Guys, have a beautiful day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Beautiful day. Hey.
That's all we got.
There ain't no more.
That's right.
Time is tight. It's the end of the show.
For over 40 years, La Salita Restaurant has been serving New Mexican food to Albuquerque. From starters like soups, salads, and Cindy nachos to